We just have to remember when I muted it. When we have to remember when we go to when we're doing the soundboard audio, we got to make sure we come in here and I change the audio so. Soundboard audio, we got to make sure we come in here and change the audio so. It doesn't. All right, I turned it off now. So it should be off in theory. I turned it off now.
You can only hear myself out of.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but only out of this.
Yeah,
one.
me too. So, okay. Let's go higher gain, higher gain.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
there, you know what it was? It's this. We're all on the here now.
Mhm.
So we got it zeroed in at 0. So that should be
So
perfect right
left and
there.
right will be the same. And so,
Yes.
okay.
And it is, the controls matter now. You know
go.
what? Let me do one thing here real
Nice.
fast.
So
Hold this for 1 second.
stadium mic.
We'll have to mute this one when.
I feel like it's just gonna catch us.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Does that have a?
You know what?
You put it in the camera. I believe it plugs in. Is this? This should be there. Nice little Dubsky. It's not gonna clip in snug, so if you do it all the way out, it's just gonna do that. So let's see audio.
Is there a button there to turn it on?
I believe so. I think input. I believe that's input 1. So
YouTube, go to youtube.com. You go to youtube.com/at game time broadcasting. Should pull it right up.
I put the link in the group me.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, group me.
hey mom, can you see if we have sound or not?
Can you clip things from it?
Yeah, you can go in there and
You
clip.
hear it? You hear us?
Like I know how to. I'm learning too.
Really? Look who you're talking to.
So I'll ask Ian because Ian clips their
We're not
basketball
muted.
games, so they
We're not
somebody knows
muted or
how to.
anything.
All right. Well, Brady knows how to.
Sure.
Yeah, I need to learn because what I want to do.
Your sound?
With this is like, let's say Baker does something great.
Like right there.
Yeah, I want to be able to
Okay.
do that,
Hey,
especially for like juniors.
2-0. Cool. 2-0 here. Don't know what inning it is. I muted him. I muted you. So
Alrighty. Beautiful night. 83 degrees at first pitch, down to about 78 right now.
perfect night.
Game Time Broadcasting on the call. That's Hank Oppel. This is Bob Slocum.
Up comes Isaac Rodriguez as he hit the top of the order. Or is somebody going to come hit for him? I know someone's running for Quinn Bartlett, the catcher, as he gets walked on 4 straight. In comes Dylan Slocum.
Number 19, the senior second baseman. You know, that's part of the scrimmages, right? I mean, when we get into, we get through tournament play, we're going to get to district play. People are going to have positions to play, right? They're going to have a role to play.
And that ball is
right at second base.
And they're going to try to play for the double play, but they're going to call him out on the double play. I think we're picking up that mic in the headphones. It's an audio. Oh, that's cool.
Aaron.
Up comes Jack Oppel.
Are we picking up that mic for the stadium and ambient noise? Is that coming across? Can you check on YouTube how that mic's working? All right, we're playing with some of the audio equipment here with a boom mic. We're going to have to be careful with the boom mic, though, because we can't pick up stadium noise for copyright infringement.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. 2 sliders in a row.
For the second scrimmage in a row, Round Rock Dragons rocking the maroon cutoffs,
Vests with
vest,
black.
black t-shirts underneath, gray pants, maroon pinstripes, maroon helmets. And
Slider away again. Swings right over it. Strike three.
Westlake is wearing their royal blue with red lettering, white pants, and two-tone hats.
Playing at is what? Chaparral Diamond or is it Chaparral Field?
Chapel Field.
Chaparral Field, turf infield, grass outfield. I believe it's 320 to the corners, 370 to the dead center. Don't completely remember these,
Hey, they don't. Yeah, they don't have it marked up at all.
but I know it's not a giant field. It's not like Round Rock where you got a 390 gap. I think this is a more conservative field.
And getting a look at the senior, Luke Rodriguez.
That's Isaac.
You're right, Isaac Rodriguez.
Same last name, different person.
No relation.
No relation, yeah.
Well, considering I coached Isaac for years, you think I would recognize him off the bump?
I believe this is his first action of the season in the scrimmages.
Round Rock with two true, borderline five, but you know, who's the number one? You got Josh Horvath and Isaac Rodriguez.
Your true two aces right there. I mean, you can trust with a game any day of the week. It's going to be a huge help for them in district.
Then you'll have Luke Rodriguez, Brandon Smith, Brooks Miklinchek, all in the mix. A handful of juniors will be contributing this year.
I think it's just the echo because it comes up.
Yank that mic.
Yeah. Mom, can you get rid of that mic then?
Yeah, unplug it. Yeah, it's just creating an echo. Shout out to your grandparents, Jack Oppel's grandparents. Always tuning in.
They're here. Dang. How's hey grandma? How's the wood treating you? I went and cut wood for her like 2 weeks ago.
Bit outside on the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, we're playing about 18 innings. They're not really keeping score.
Gonna try. I do have velocities for the pitcher, so I'm gonna try to keep us updated on that. Fastball outside around 82 miles an hour.
Two zero. Here's the delivery outside. Misses again. 3-0. We do not have any rosters for Westlake. We don't have any rosters tonight, being a scrimmage, and there are no numbers on the jerseys, so we won't not be able to announce or differentiate any of the Westlake chaparrals. And there's ball four. 4 straight balls from Rodriguez.
All missing away on a fastball. What these scrimmages are for, get the heebie-jeebies out. Really dial it in before you hit tournament play and then ultimately district play where we want to be hitting our stride, playing the best baseball we are.
Left side of the infield, made up of juniors this year. Jesse James Fierro, number 20, and Maddox DePriest. Once again, we get another DePriest on varsity wearing number 1, following in the footsteps of his older brother, Hudson.
Hudson outside, called for a ball.
That will be 6 straight balls. Hudson DePriest playing baseball now down in Alvin, Texas. Shout out, who's a regular listener. One of our faves.
Fastball inside corner, called for a ball. Not missing by a whole bunch.
No, he's really
A
not.
whole lot.
He's really not. You know, Isaac has a tremendous amount of command. He hits his spots. I know he's not doing it right now. First outing.
Fastball swung at, foul ball to the right side.
2-1. I like the aggressiveness of the batter. You know, the pitcher's kind of on the ropes. Had 6 straight balls. You're looking tight fastball where you like it, and he gave it to him. Runner on first, 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here. Fastball outside corner is going to be fouled off back towards the first base or Westlake's dugout. Westlake takes the sun, advantage of the sun, taking the first base dugout. Very much of an East Coast and Northeast thing. Putting the visitors, the Dragons tonight, on the third base dugout with the sun in their eyes.
Fouled off. That's a runner attempts to steal. Count will still be 2-2. Sorry, what were we?
No, I'm just, you're right, 2-2. This is a interesting layout on the field. This is almost a perfect layout to Round Rock Dragons, where the sun sets, if I'm not mistaken, over here.
Yeah.
Off the right field, down the right field line, more towards foul territory.
It's pointed southwest, right? For be pointing. Curveball.
Hit right at the shortstop. Maddox the Priest flips it to second. Ooh, bobbled in and out of the glove of Morrison.
Missed opportunity there is going to leave 2 chaparrals on first and second. No outs. Tough break there for the Dragons.
I don't think they would have had 2.
They would have definitely gotten that lead.
They got the lead
there.
runner there at second base, and they will swap out for, I believe, the catcher. They're going to pinch run at first base, and that's going to draw the catcher.
Count. 2 on, nobody out.
See if he can get a first pitch strike here. Big lead there at second base. Ball's inside, taking ball 1.
Isaac looking to reset.
Give a shout out to Ian Slocum listening from home, as always on the big screen TV. Low, taking ball 2. This is something Coach Rod will definitely be on him about, right? He wants to set him up with a strike, put the pressure on the batter. He's fallen behind 2-0 on every batter he's faced. Again, early in the season, looking for your footing.
Called time. Looks
Very
like
late
called
time.
late. And it looked like that ball got to the catcher before he called time. Would have been a strike, I think, at least.
It would have been.
Game has been going very well for the Dragons so far. I believe they've put up 6 runs. Scoreboard doesn't show it, but I believe it was 6-2 at one point.
Last inning, we weren't announcing, but it was picked up on the camera. Outstanding play. Oh, down the left field line. That one's going to slice and get down. That's going to be extra bases. 1 run will come in to score. They're going to hold up the second one at third base.
Stand up double.
RBI double for Owen.
And he just put it right where they weren't. A big lefty comes to the plate.
Down the left field. The left fielder kind of slicing away from the left fielder. And they'll pinch ring. I believe that's the pitcher.
Going to leave runners at second and third, no outs.
Again, we were talking a little earlier. Last year, a little bit of a down year for Westlake baseball and football. Football losing to Vandergrift in the playoffs.
First round.
Interesting new redistricting removes the Vandergrift-Westlake rivalry.
Puts Vandergrift in Region 3 as well, so even further away. That means they would probably, late strike call.
There you go. Isaac gets ahead of him on that pitch. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here. Runners on second and third.
Shortstop, third base playing up a little bit. Second base playing deep into that hole. First base all the way up.
Driven right over second baseman's head. That's going to drop for a single. Late jump. Perfect throw off the mark. Throw was just a hair off the mark.
It's going to be bobbled by the catcher. He's going to go all the way to second base.
On that wild throw, they'll take second base. Reaches on a single. Beautiful night, Hank. Back in your playing days out here, we had several nights in the 35, 36 degree.
Yeah, this is nice. I'm out here in shorts and a t-shirt.
Runners on second and third. We estimated about a 6-4 ball game in a scrimmage, not keeping score. Nice curveball.
Popped up to the infield.
Morrison calling it. Makes the catch.
Much needed out there for Isaac to get some standing, some confidence back there on the bump.
First out of the inning. Runners still on second and third.
Another righty up to the plate. 1 out. Runners on second and third. Isaac Rodriguez on the bump.
Misses outside on the fastball again. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Round Rock once again wearing their maroon sleeveless shirts, vest, I guess you should say. Black t-shirts underneath, gray pants with maroon pinstripes, maroon caps.
Fastball low and away. Called for a ball. 2-0, 1 out. Runners on second and third.
Do have 2 umpires now.
Fastball low and away. Ball 3.
3-0.
Fastball again low and away. 4 straight balls.
Wes Andraka in left field, I believe. It's Cade Goddard in center, the senior, and senior Jace Kivett in right field. Infield, Jesse James Fierro at third, Maddox DePriest at shortstop, Bryce Morrison at second base.
Omar Rodriguez at first, accompanied by Landry Coleman behind the plate.
Landry Coleman, the first of the juniors to commit to West Texas.
Bases loaded. Pickoff attempt at third base unsuccessful. Dragons would getting out of this one be a huge opportunity. Bases loaded, 1 out. Another lefty here for Westlake. Don't know the names because we do not have rosters. So sorry about that.
Fastball finds the plate on that one.
Strike 1. One registered at 86 miles per hour. Had a little more zip on that.
You know, I don't worry about Isaac. Isaac is a big game pitcher. He'll find his groove. He will be first team all district this year. I have 0 doubt in that. I know it's not the best start, not the best outing in a scrimmage early in the season.
This inning, I mean, he started his fastball at 82, 83, and now he's jumping up to 86, upper 80s. I mean, just getting better throughout the inning.
And he did that for me for years. And as the game goes on, he gets better and better. And in the 5th, 6th inning, he'll be throwing just as hard with just as much with command. You know, again, he's a little off tonight, but he will definitely, his game definitely translates to the next level. Definitely will see him playing at a college.
Oh, 100%. I'm very excited to see where he decides to go, what team gets him.
Has a few options on the table.
That ball's going to be fouled off to the left side. Make it 2-2 here. Big pitch here for Isaac.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases are loaded.
Middle infield's playing double play range. Corners are kind of walked up. Outfield's just playing straight up, it looks like. Maybe a little bit to the right field.
Speaking of baseball, next week, many major leaguers will be enjoying their last week off, which I know they don't really take weeks off. They're all working out, but
Working out and stuff. But I mean, then
their
you've got
report.
catchers and pitchers report in the upcoming weeks. Very excited to see what minor leaguers get to come to camp and to big league camp, especially. It's a huge thing for those minor leaguers, those double A guys and triple A guys who get invited.
Yep. Be interesting where Round Rock alum Travis Sikora, when he ends up getting brought back up, Tommy John surgery. I believe it was around August, September timeframe.
Yeah, so I believe he's healed up, and I believe he should be throwing by now, but I don't know. I don't know the recovery time on that.
Number 2 in the Washington Nationals, class of 2023, 71st pick in the
2023
Major League Draft.
Was projected to go first or second round. And that'll be a curveball swung and waved at the second out. Much needed out for Isaac.
And join us on Tuesday, February 17th at Cover 3 in Round Rock, 6 to 8 o'clock, as we have a spirit night, and we'll have on deck with Game Time Broadcasting, interviewing a few alumni and several of the Round Rock Dragon players. That pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here. Bases are still loaded.
Low and away fastball is going to be called for a ball. 2-0, 2 outs, bases loaded. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see who gets pulled up for those. Because I like to follow Aggie baseball and Aggie baseball alums. And Braden Montgomery got invited to the White Sox MLB camp. Very excited to see what he does.
Foul that one straight back at us.
He was the switch hitter from Stanford we got on that College World Series run. He rakes. He absolutely rakes. So, I mean, I think he's the number 2 prospect in their system as well. Switch hitting outfielder who hits, I mean, I think he hit like close to like 25, 26 bombs for us at A&M.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Rodriguez comes set. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. And gets him. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
fastball running up to 84 miles an hour. You know what else is exciting in the baseball world? The World Baseball Classic is coming to Houston for, I believe, the pool play. For the United States is playing in Houston, Texas. I believe it's at Minute Maid.
I have to go check that one out.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
I didn't realize they were playing in Texas.
Yeah, so they've got Clayton Kershaw, Paul Skeens, Tyreek Struble, all coming to pitch for them. No Mike Trout, though. Aaron Judge will be leading them. That ball is line drive.
Right at Cade Goddard. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Damage is done. A rough inning, but Round Rock finds a way to get out of it.
But yeah, I mean, that United States squad looks really good this year. I mean, they've got some stars.
Yep.
Like last year, like it's always been like, we can never get the best pitchers to come, you know, because they've got recovery time. Their arms are so valuable. You know, they're getting paid millions of dollars for a reason, and they don't want to screw that up. I mean, Kershaw's done, so he's just out there for the love of the game. But watching Skeens and Scooble on the same team, both of your Cy Young winners.
Future Yankee, Paul Skeens.
It's not happening.
He'll be a Yankee.
More likely a future Dodger.
The other way it's going.
The way it's going, you know, they're going to defer $1 billion in payments. So he'll pitch the next 30 years for him. Paul Skeens.
You got to pay the plumber eventually.
Paul Skeens is this generation's Nolan Ryan.
You got to pay the plumber eventually. It's all going to catch up to the Dodgers at some point.
Oh, 100%. I hope it does quickly. Paul Skeens is going to be a Houston Astro. Houston Astros just traded away Framber Valdez to the Detroit Tigers. So our number 2 pitcher went over to the Detroit Tigers, along with, I think Tariq Skubal just went to arbitration and got $32 million for the year, which is he's 100% worth it. I mean, he would, what, a 2.3 ERA?
Who you, Astros or
I'm
you
an
Ranger?
I'm an Astros fan. I'm an Astros fan. Mom's a Rangers fan. No, I'm an Astros fan.
What's your dad?
Astros fan. Astros fan.
Jack
Astros.
and the boys, the twins?
He was a
Zeke
big
and Zach?
Twins. I don't care.
Jack?
Jack was a Phillies fan at one point just because he loved Bryce Harper. He was like
Yep.
a Nationals
Yep.
Phillies fan, so wherever Bryce was, which, I mean, he was he's
Yeah.
still really big, but he was huge when Jack was a kid, when we were kids.
Yeah.
So, but no, I've been an Astros fan.
Brandon, Dylan were always Yankee fans. I'm obviously a lifelong Yankee fan. Ian originally, through the first World Series, was an Astro fan, and then he came home.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a huge. I mean, I think half the time you see him in one of his many Aaron Judge
Yeah.
jerseys.
I mean, you can hate on the Yankees all you want. Aaron Judge is a great guy who plays really high level baseball. I mean, he's obviously going to be one of the best of this era to do it.
So Rock Hardball tomorrow. Meet the Dragons. Kids Camp will be tomorrow, ages up to 13 at 11 to 1, and then meet the team at 1:45. Sponsored by Mighty Fine, Southside Market, and Kendra Scott will have an event fundraiser for your Round Rock Dragons.
Big
Rock
lane check.
Hardball.
Pops this one up to the infield. First baseman underneath it. Drops it. He's going to be called safe.
They are going to let into him on this one.
Yeah, you need to.
He trotted down the. Oh yeah, you got
you-
Carter yelling
here
across
goes
the field.
Carter. It's one of those things playing here. Even if you hit a line drive immediately and it gets caught, you need to run down and touch first base. You know, there's a saying that Coach Carter likes to have, and that's the game knows. The game knows, and it does.
It was a pop up in that kind of Bermuda triangle between first, second, and the pitcher. They dropped it
First baseman did the right thing, called it off, just couldn't get underneath it. Hit his glove.
and almost able to throw Miklinchuk out at first, but he's safe. Here comes the pitch. Curveball catches the middle of the plate.
J.P. Kasman, senior, second baseman here for the Dragons.
Red hot. Batted north of 300 last year. I think he was second team all district. He should have been first team all district, second base. Had a heck of a season.
The ball's
Big drive to right field. That one's going to get down as another single. His second hit of the night for J.P. Kasman.
It's going to move a runner to second base. Hit him where they aren't. Hit him where they aren't. Up comes Baker Jackson Jr. for the Dragons. Junior outfielder. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. 0-0 count for Baker Jackson. Fastball
High.
up and away.
Low on that one. Baker definitely in the mix for the outfield.
Very senior heavy outfield this year, but
Jack Oppel slated early. Looks like Jack Oppel in left, Cade Goddard in center, and Jace Kivett in right field. Baker will definitely be in the rotation out there.
and then you got to also fend off other people like Josh Horvath. When he's not pitching, he's going to be out there trying to get right field, trying to
And-
get at bats.
Horvat has a big bat.
So
You know, having coached with Coach Rod, that's the one thing I know. If you and it's with any coach. I mean, obviously, you don't have to say that, but if you can hit the ball, they're going to find a spot
Yeah.
to play.
you can hit, you're not going to sit. So I mean, it's good to have that level of competition out there for the team.
Yep.
Making sure the best nine are out there at all times.
Yep. Infield currently looking like Luke Broadus at third, Drew Hearthcock at short, J.P. Kasman at second. Kasman, one of those who be just as good middle infield, can play either position with ease. And Luke Rodriguez at first. You'll definitely have Isaac Rodriguez in that mix at first.
Whenever
As
he's not
well.
on the mound. So I mean,
Big hard hit up the middle, double play ball. He's going to take it himself and just makes the throw, gets him at first.
Ball comes out of the glove. He's going to say it's on the transfer.
That was a shortstop, kept it a little bit long as a coach. I want to see that flip. That was a
Yeah,
little too long to
too
run
long.
and tag yourself. And that's going to bring up another man in the rotation for first base, the junior Omar Rodriguez. Omar, a big, tall lefty, probably hitting about 6'5" already.
Slider away. It's going to be called strike one.
Reminds me of his dad, also first base coach, assistant coach, Coach Rodriguez. Big, tall lefty.
Swung on and missed. Another slider.
His dad was a big player out of Eagle Pass, Texas, went on, played college.
Fastball outside. Called for a ball. 1-2. 2 outs. Runner at third. Omar looking to get a crucial RBI here for the Dragons.
Breaking news, Texas Tech former quarterback and head coach, as well as head coach of the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington Commanders' most recent offensive coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury, hired by the LA Rams, who lost offensive coordinator Matt LaFleur to be the next head coach, ironically, of the Arizona Cardinals.
Popped up to the third baseman. Caught for the third out. Turn it over here for the Dragons. Out comes Isaac Rodriguez again on the bump, accompanied by Quinn Bartlett behind the plate. Luke Broadus at third base. Looks like Casman will be out at shortstop, accompanied by Dylan Slocum at second base. Outfield seems to be Cade Goddard in center, along with Juan Bracho in left.
Right fielder's not out just yet.
Neither is the first baseman.
77 degrees here at Westlake.
Feels great. Omar Rodriguez trots on out to first base.
There's zero precipitation or chance of it, 18% humidity, and a whopping 1 mile an hour wind coming out of the southeast.
Wow. That's crazy. And Josh Horvath gives a jog out to right field.
And I like this. They're going to bring Isaac Rodriguez back out for one more inning. Isaac, as we saw last inning, fastball run up 86, 87 miles an hour. He will consistently start out and get faster as the game goes. Normally, had a rough inning tonight. Normally, during the regular season, he is a very, very poised pitcher. Was a midseason junior year sophomore year call up.
He's a seasoned veteran for 6A varsity baseball.
Was injured part of last year, came in and still
dominated playoffs.
I think he was first team or second team reliever. He was the number 2 in their starting rotation. This year, clearly one of the number ones, him along with Josh Horvath. Again, we talk about this, and we will talk about this a lot more. Round Rock this year has 5 or 6 seniors that could be number 1. And that's not even getting into Yepes, right? You've got Wes Andreka did outstanding the other night at Cedar Park.
Fastball away, ball one. I mean, you've got guys.
Drew Harthcott came in really strong.
I mean, and you've got guys that can really develop this year with the innings they can put under their belt. So, fastball low, ball 2. Really expecting some of these juniors to really hit their stride. But if the season goes the way that the Dragons hope for, they'll get a lot of innings and get a lot of experience. It's going to be needed for that deep playoff run the Dragons hope for.
And the nice thing is it's 15 seniors or 16?
15 or 16.
Yeah, seniors. So senior heavy. Takes a little pressure. You were in this situation, right? You were a junior and a senior. When you're that top loaded you're fighting for playing time and position, so you're putting pressure on yourself,
Mhm.
but you don't have that organizational pressure
Yeah.
on your shoulders like you're carrying the team.
Mhm.
Nice curveball. Hit sharp. Dive.
Whoa. Just out of gloves reach. It's going to be a single.
JP Kasman with an outstanding try on the play.
Looked like maybe half an inch out from his glove.
And have a little carpet burned on this turf infield. Shout out to Tammy and Elvis Goddard, who are in Memphis along with Clay and Tawny Goddard, watching. You're one of your old teammates now at the University of Dallas, Dylan Goddard, in his sophomore year, along with Walker also Brooks.
Fastball, he's going to go ahead and call it away. Looked like it was right on the corner. Ball one. Yeah, expecting a big year out of Walker and Dylan Goddard up there at UD.
And speaking of which, younger brother Chris also Brook, first at bat, home run. Three-run home run at San Jack.
Can I say that I wasn't surprised?
Not at all. I mean, the kid was two-time back-to-back first-team All-State catcher.
Waiting to see how Hudson Ellis does at Oral Roberts. Another past teammate of mine.
Hopefully the snow has melted
Yes.
for him up there. I think he's got the first culture shock that northern Oklahoma isn't Texas.
Yeah. Excited to see how he does.
Class of 2024, Hudson Ellis.
Yeah.
Younger brother Carter on the JV Maroon team this year.
It's going to be called ball three, fastball just a bit outside.
3-0 count. Runner on second base. Nobody out here. Pitches inside, misses ball four. Infield left to right. Third baseman Luke Broadus, the senior. Shortstop senior J.P. Kasman. Second baseman senior Dylan Slocum. First baseman's the junior Omar Rodriguez.
It's going to set runners at first and second. Maybe set up a double play here for the Dragons. What they're looking for especially.
Who do we got behind the dish? Is that Quinn?
Quinn Bartlett, senior, committed to Mississippi Valley State.
D1 commit. Is it Juan Bracho out there? It's
In left.
left field. Center field's Cade Goddard, the senior.
Curveball attempted at, not called a strike.
And as you said earlier, right field, the flamethrower, Josh Horvath.
Weatherford commit.
Weatherford, that's a beautiful campus up there.
And the pitch.
Runner goes. Quick snap down. Got him.
He's going to be
Oh,
hosed.
he held on.
That was a great sidearm throw around the batter. Another great tag by Luke Broadus, keeping the tag on, getting there.
Broadus got hit hard, held on to the baseball. Big,
Also-
strong Luke Broadus.
Also, miscommunication at the runner at first base. Didn't go to second base. So that's really going to help out the Dragons, setting up that double play.
Coach is going to be furious on that one. That's frustrating when you put a steal on and the guy doesn't go. And then they still throw it down the third and he still doesn't go. Outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first. But that we talked about this in the interview on the first Spirit Night and on deck with Quinn Bartlett, right? He was sitting behind Chris Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to bet Quinn Bartlett is first team all district this year. I mean, he's got the makings of it. Any other school, he'd be the number 1 catcher. And was very patient, played his role, made the most of his opportunities, had a lot of at-bats and batting opportunities. A little bit tougher when you're behind a 2-time first-team All-State catcher.
It's great person to learn behind, you know? I mean,
And the humbleness that he took.
I mean, you're also going to be the bullpen, but you're catching the guys you're catching this year. So
Yep.
you know them inside and out. I mean, that's the catcher's job. Know your pitchers, know what they're comfortable with.
Nice curveball.
Ball's gonna be
Drives
high.
that one. Juan Bracho tracks underneath it and easily makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
That's Diego.
Number,
Diego.
number 2?
Yeah, that's Diego. Diego Nunez, sorry.
Oh, my bad. Diego Nunez.
That's what I get for listening to Hank Oppel.
Wow. Ah,
Number
that's
what?
right. Number 6. That's right. Sorry, I'm getting them mixed up. It's on me.
Sorry, Diego Nunez out there in left field with the catch. Diego the junior. Outside corner, strike one. You know, as a coach, this is one of the big points of emphasis, right? Get that first pitch strike. Completely changes the tone of the at bat.
Gives you a little more leeway in what you want to call. Curveball
Nice.
swung and missed. Curveball started at a shoulder, ended around mid waist inside.
He wasn't even allowed to throw a curveball till 13.
Wow.
And we were very, very selective in when we let him throw it. Arm care, outside corner, does not get the call. 1 ball, 2
Very
strikes.
close.
May have been a little bit high.
84-mile-an-hour fastball.
But he settled down nicely. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. You know, I think I'm going to have to put my sweatshirt on.
Really?
I'm a wimp.
You're from New York.
It's even
From up
worse.
north.
That's why I moved south.
You're used to like actual snow, not that like wimpy
Yeah.
ice that we got for a day.
Yeah. Swing and a
Slider.
miss. Strike 3 to end the inning.
Fanned at.
Yeah, the last winter I spent, I remember the 96 snowstorm, and it was like an 18-inch, and then you had like a 24-inch, and then you like a week later you had another 9-inch. We didn't have power for 4 or 5 days. Because of the snow plow where they pushed the snow to clear the road, I had a picture. I'm about 5 feet above my Jeep trying to dig it out. No, thank you. No, thank you. The last Christmas I spent home, it was 8 degrees when I landed.
That's why you moved to Texas.
And that's
folks.
why you moved to Texas, folks. Because 77 degrees and putting a hoodie on sounds like a nice.
But if you're gonna move here, please anywhere but Austin. We're overcrowded. Please. I heard Tyler's really nice.
You know, Fort Worth,
Fort Worth, yeah.
with what Taylor Sheridan's doing up there with the movie studios. I have a friend I played rugby with, went to college with, and he's got a few cameos in Landman
Yeah.
because they film it in the huge studio that.
See, Fort Worth, I mean, Tyler's a growing little, not metroplex or even a city, but it's a growing town. If you like open, wide nothingness, I suggest Midland.
Yeah. Go to Dallas, Fort Worth. I don't know if I want to live in Houston. Too humid.
Yeah, that's in, dude, I would not want to drive in Houston. The
Nope.
Katy Freeway, dude,
Yep.
what in the world? You know, Dallas, Fort Worth, especially those like outer cities, like Frisco and, stuff like that.
Allen, McKinney, Rockwall,
Forney,
home of one of the best wide receivers, Offense Player of the Year.
Jackson Smith and Jigba went to Rockwall Heath. You know, I think every single NFL honors player was a Texas. Miles Garrett went to Arlington
Yeah.
Martin. Matthew Stafford went to
Highland Park. It's great. I love
And then
his
Jackson-
teammate and good friend growing up. They have
Clayton
Little League
Kershaw.
pitchers, Clayton
And
Kershaw.
apparently Stafford was a better pitcher.
I heard that. I did hear
According
that.
to both of them, that both of them were better at each other's sport.
Yeah.
So,
I think both of them are destined for their Hall of Fames, respectively. So I think they made the right decision.
I believe.
And you had to give it. How awesome was that? All right, here we go. It's going to be, I believe that's the senior. Nope, it's not. It is the senior. Josh Horvath, number 16, leading off
Called for strike one.
for the Dragons. That ball's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball a little low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. to the senior pitcher, right fielder, Josh Horvath. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Curveball outside. So starting with the football season in the fall 2026, the new UIL 25-6A district gets a little bit more exciting as Lake Travis, Westlake move in with Round Rock Westwood, McNeil, Cedar Ridge, McNeil, right? McNeil, Westwood, Cedar Ridge, Round Rock, Stony Point, Westlake, and Lake Travis will make up to 25-6A.
Be a very interesting baseball district, soccer district. It's going to be a very interesting district for every sport that we play, men and women.
If you look at the women's soccer team for their Round Rock Dragons, they were 3 or is it 4 now? 4 consecutive district championships.
Undefeated.
Three consecutive undefeated
district champs.
Yeah, I think it's been 4 straight, but 3 years, the last 3 years, they've been undefeated.
And so
we'll see if they can hold that up this year.
They are routinely either in the quarterfinals or semifinals of the state championship every year. And you know who else does those things? Westwood, Westlake, and Lake Travis. So the 4 teams that make it are going to be looking to make a state run out of this district, which is crazy. I believe this is Coleman Landry up to bat. Junior catcher committed to Western Texas. Curveball just a bit up, called ball 1.
Turned you up a little bit, Hank.
Alrighty.
We weren't getting you as loud.
Fastball is going to be
hard hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Landry.
Josh Horvath rounding about third.
Throw's going to be cut off. He will score.
Easy stand up. Good RBI knock.
Great job for the first junior to commit to college.
Western Texas Junior College. Up comes Diego Nunez.
Speaking of West Texas Junior College, that was the first stopping point for class of, I believe it was 2022, Lawson Knight.
Oh, yeah.
Was it 21 or 22? 22, I believe. Lawson Knight would go there on to K-State, then 2 years at Gardner-Webb. He did have a year of eligibility, but had graduated, decided I accomplished my dream of playing D1 baseball, now pursuing a professional country singing career. We'll have to get him on one of our broadcasts. That'll bring up number 2, the left fielder, Diego Nunez.
It's called for strike 1 on a curveball.
1 ball, no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Dives back in there.
Kickoff thrown away, and it's going to ricochet off, and he's going to take second with ease, looking for third, decides to stay.
That's number 4, Brandon Smith in there, running for Coleman. Brandon Smith, another speedster.
Didn't they say that
at his thing? He just committed to
Wabash
Valley,
and they're amazing at developing pitchers. They develop pitchers.
Yep, he's gonna be a PO only this year, but they did say that he had sneaky speed. Curveball looks like it just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike to Nunez, and Coach Carter during his national signing said that he would definitely be getting some shots at pinch running. You've seen Dylan Slocum. You've seen now Brandon Smith.
Which is nice, to have multiple pinch runners that know your signs. That ball's going to be called inside.
Yep. Inside.
Fastball. Looked like it had a little more zip on it.
When I coached up through 13 until they hit 14 with Coach Rodriguez, right, that's one of the things that we used to always preach to the kids is, hey, you got to spot. You got to do something. You got to do your job, right? And it might be to pinch run. It might be to come in, drop a bat. It might be like, hey, I need you to go put the ball in the outfield. Mm-hmm. Lift the ball up into the outfield. We need to get this runner on third in. And the kids, the boys who make the most of the opportunities they get. They're going to see a little playing time, and he's going to draw ball forward. Good job by Nunez. Draws the walk. That'll put runners on first and second with one out.
Up comes Maddox to Priest, number 1, junior. Not gonna lie, I really thought it was Hudson walking back up to the plate.
Maddox is a little thicker.
A little thicker, but it's
Thicker.
the
He's
walk.
built more like
It
his
was-
dad.
It was the walk.
But they definitely has the same walk mannerisms. You can tell they're brothers.
Fastball, 80 miles an hour, down the middle, strike 1.
Hudson, in my opinion, was hands down the best shortstop in the district last year.
100%.
Now at Alvin Junior College, doing his thing. That ball's going to miss outside. 0-2. 1-1, one out here.
Slider away, called for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed. Make it 2-2.
Sorry, trying to stretch the sleeves out here, Hank.
You're good. Got a fly over here. And the pitch. Fastball. Outside corner, rung up for strike 3. Up comes Bryce Morrison, senior second baseman. 2 outs, runner on second base. Bryce Morrison looking here to get this run in with a crucial RBI. Runners at first and second. Curveball down the middle. Strike 1. And the pitch. Slider away. Ball 2. Ball 1. I just realized this drive home is not going to be fun.
No, but at least we won't have traffic.
Yeah,
Drive down was a nightmare.
it's horrible. Fastball.
Hates the
Just a
letters.
bit up.
Ooh,
Just a bit up, it looks
very
like.
tight zone. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Runners on first and second.
Bryce Morrison at the plate. He's gonna
Hard hit ground ball, foul down the first base line.
make it 2-2 here for the Dragons. I think we got mismatched cleats on too, white and black. Hey man, I don't know.
Nice fastball,
Fastball.
outside corner.
Strike 3. Yeah, it looks like they didn't even know it was strike 3 out.
Third baseman knew he was already across the field. And you got the coach from Westlake telling him, get your head in the ball game.
Got to realize what's happening. Be fair, and then didn't even look like the umpire gave us a strike call.
Yeah, it was a delay call. It was a good call. I thought it was outside corner. Looks like we got Drew Hearthcock back at shortstop. It is going to be Juan Bracho, the McNeil transfer. First baseman is going to be Isaac Rodriguez.
On the mound is Luke Rodriguez, accompanied by Landry Coleman behind the plate.
Jack Oppel in left field. Center field is,
Baker Jackson.
and your right fielder, number 3, Quinn Bartlett.
You sure? Looks like
He's number 3. Oh, sorry, that's number 9. That's Jace Kivett. You're
Jace
right.
Kels, I don't think he wears
It would look like 3.
knickerbockers.
Yeah, it looked like 3. It looked like 3. And it is Jace Kivett. You'll have to correct me. My wife
Yeah.
corrects me every time I get home and reminds me it's not Kivitz, it's Kivett.
Kivett.
I've only been friends with his mom and dad for 4 years now, so.
Known him for a little while. He was a sophomore pull-up my senior year in football. Played my position. Got to mentor him a little bit. Baseball player as well. Decided to forego his senior year in football to put all his energy in baseball. Looking for a big year out of him.
Well, he had a heck of a end of the season. Really kept us alive.
Yeah,
A
he
couple
did.
of huge plays and at bats, especially in that Reagan series, to help the Dragons advance on, become area champions. Before coming up just short to Buda Johnson.
After 3 straight walk-offs.
That was an exciting time. I'm still astonished that Reagan's didn't do something about the coach waving his players out onto the field after that game the way he did.
You know, past is the past. You can't change it. You just kind of hope that we see him again and
Beat him again.
we'll win that series again.
Luke Rodriguez, the senior 2-sport athlete.
I've always enjoyed playing Reagan. Swept them my junior year and then lost to them in a 2-1 series my senior year.
Had a heck of a shortstop and starting pitcher. If I'm not mistaken, he was a Texas commit.
What? You have your purse here. Yeah, you do.
Give your mama some money.
I gave her money yesterday. Oh my god. This is you can
3 balls, 1 strike.
you just gave it to Zach. You can't. Oh my gosh.
Big high drive to right field. That ball's going to be hit hard. Jace is going to come up for hold him to a single. Thought he might try to fire him at first. Would not have had him. Hard hit line drive to the right field. Again, we don't have rosters or numbers as this is just a scrimmage for Westlake. They do not have numbers on their jerseys, so there's no way for us to differentiate who they are. Luke Rodriguez, the senior, first baseman pitcher on the mound. Here's the curveball.
Right down the middle, strike 1.
Luke had a big year, had a couple of big games, including field goals and extra point blocks.
Tons of sacks for a defensive tackle. I mean, an absolute monster out there. High motor, splitting double teams. Fastball inside. It's going to be called strike 2. 0-2 count. You know, Luke's one of those high energy guys that, I mean, you can count on him to make big plays and just get the team rolling.
Oh, almost got him on the pickoff at first. Dives, just gets under it. Always has a smile on his face.
Always.
When I interviewed him for football with Coffee with Coaches, I talked about the story. Inside, that's going to catch him on the elbow.
Nick him on the
I hate
elbow.
these elbow guards. He turned into that, hung his elbow over the plate. I wish more umps would say call that. I talk about the story. He had surgery, and he used to walk by my house home from middle school every day, and I would see him, walk by with Dylan, and I'd see a big smile on his face. Well, I'm sitting on the front porch on a work call, and I see him walking down with his arm in a sling, and I honestly expected he had surgery. I want to say the morning before, because I had texted his parents, let them know, hey, we're praying for him, let us know how he's doing. And he's walking down the street. I'm thinking he's home. He's going to take a week off. The very next day, he goes to school. He's walking down the street, big smile on his face. I mean, he is such a good locker room guy, such a great teammate. And you saw it in that, both him and Jack when we interviewed him. Everything was, what batter would you want up in the key? Any batter. I trust my teammates. I trust my guys. I want any pitcher on the bump. I trust our boys.
That ball
Fouls, that one's
fouled back to us. Can't catch it because of the net.
Scoreboard says that we're in the bottom of the 7th inning. I do not know exactly where we are. I believe we're playing 18 innings, though.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not sure if they cut it at 12, honestly. I thought
Slider,
it
he's
was
going
going
to
to be.
back pick from the catcher, and that ball's going to be knocked down by Hearthcock.
Landry keeping him honest at second.
One is the count. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Fastball, just a bit low. Looking at the runner at second. Batter calls time. Good hold by Luke Rodriguez, keeping the runners honest. End of the delivery. Fastball on the inner corner, called for a strike. 2-2 is the count. Runners at first and second, 2-2. Nobody out. Slider away, swung at, missed. Strike 3. One out, two ready on. Fastball up, ball one. 2 men on, first and second. One out. One ball, no strikes. Outfield has come in just a hair. Fastball low and in, called for ball 2. Hickoff attempt. He's going to be called safe at second base. Very close. Bang, bang play. Once again, 2-0. Man at first and second. One out. Dragons looking for the double play here. Fastball fouled right back at us. It's going to make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Hacking in with the fastball. That pitch was 82 miles an hour. Fastball up to 85 on a swing and miss. Strike 2. Believe the count is 2-2 here for the Dragons. One out. Runners at first and second. And the pitch. Ball's going to be lined right over the second baseman. Jace Kibbett's going to come up firing home. Runner's going to stay at third, cut off by Isaac Rodriguez at first base.
Bases loaded here. 2 outs.
I believe it's 1. I don't think they have 2.
Who's that? Jesse James there at third?
Yeah. Jesse James, Drew Hearthcock. I believe
Bryce
it's
Morrison at
Bryce
second.
Morrison and Isaac Rodriguez. from left to right on the infield.
Since I have old man eyes, let's grab the old binoculars and see who's out there in the outfield.
See,
Juan Bracho at second. Juan Bracho at second.
and that ball's going to get by the catcher, and there,
One run will come in to score.
coming hard around third. He's going to decide to stay. Going to have runners at second and third, 1 out.
That is definitely the Jack Opple strut. Rocking number 29, the old Clay Matson. Clay Matson, I believe, was class of 92, played with your dad.
Played with my dad, played with Coach Carter.
Sadly, lost the battle to cancer. Died of cancer in his senior year, I believe it was.
Senior year.
October. I believe it was in October of his senior. Hit hard. Come home. We got to play at the plate.
They're going to get into a pickle.
Landry's going to run him down.
And that ball is going to be fumbled.
Thrown away. Just.
Gotta throw it to glove side. Threw it opposite side.
Little bit high.
And away from the glove.
And Jesse James gets a glove on it to keep it in the infield, but what should have been an easy out is going to be a run scored for Westlake. That will drive a coach bonkers.
Yeah, I already know what's going to happen on practice next time.
Yep.
I believe they have practice this Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already know what's happening then.
They're going to be working on that. It was a great play by first baseman Isaac Rodriguez. Hard hit ground ball to him. He came up shooting it home to the catcher.
Had him
in the rundown.
Dead to rights.
Runners on second and third with 2 outs. We think it's 1 out. The scoreboard does say 2. Ball's low.
Fastball low.
Ball 1. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, infield is playing in, which means there's only 1 out.
That
curveball misses outside. Curveball or slider? What was that?
That was a fastball. 80.
That was a nice tail.
Yeah.
Two seam?
Probably two seam. It was a
Did
little
tail
slower
like
than
that
normal
way?
fastball. Yeah, had some run to it.
That started on the outside corner, ran outside. Yeah, that's a tough one, catcher. You got to frame that and kind of work your way into the mound.
Yeah.
Jesse James.
Hugh Hodgcock decides to talk to Luke Rod up there, give him some words of wisdom.
I like it. You know, just break up the monotony a little bit. Maybe you're seeing something. Maybe just give him a vote of confidence. Inside misses.
You get the old Roger Dorn. Words I can't say on this.
No.
Strike this guy out.
I know Ian's watching this at home.
Strike this guy out.
Inside. That's going to be ball 4. Load him up.
It's one of my favorite baseball movies of all time.
Major League.
And out comes John Carter, Coach John Carter. He himself has been the Dragon head coach for 23 years
This
now?
is in 22 down. 496 wins. 4 wins away from the big 500.
He was an assistant coach on the 1997 state championship team. And I believe he became head coach... in 2003.
2003. Had a great team there. Had Danks, John Danks, Jordan Danks, Travis Schlitting.
I believe they were state runner-ups that year.
Yeah.
And he's had multiple teams either make it to the semis or at least deep into playoffs every year.
Yep.
So I believe there's a stat that we have more playoff wins than I think our district has playoff
played. Yeah.
So that's just a testament to his coaching and the talent he has here at Round Rock.
Yep. So he'll hit a milestone 500. Just such a high character, strong Christian guy. I mean, he's pouring into these young men's lives.
And the pitch.
Big swing and a miss. And you know, when you're a coach, when you're a head coach, Hank, you know, and I don't care if it's 9U, 13U, 15U, or high school, someone hates you.
Yeah.
You're doing an awful job to somebody. You're not. Ooh,
slider, strike 2.
You have it out. You have it out for some kid. You're a baboon making foolish decisions. You should have played him. You should have batted the lineup that way. Everybody has an opinion.
And you're just trying to find the best 9 on the field to go win ball games for that school. And strike 3, swung on a missed slider down low. Looks like that talking to had some help. Bases
But again,
loaded,
big
2 outs.
496 wins.
That's a crazy milestone here in
He
Texas.
replaces the legend John Langerhans. Coach John Langerhans had 622. It's 612 or 622.
600. I mean, that's absolutely insane.
And you know, I didn't realize how good he was at Texas, but a home run hitting first baseman, Coach Langerhans, who held the home run record for the University of Texas Longhorns for many years.
Until Ivan Melendez, the Hispanic Titanic.
No, the first one was Antavares.
Oh, that's right. It was
Antavares, who played for Langerhans at Round
Langerhans.
Rock High School, and then Danny Peoples is also in the top 5 list.
That ball's going to be a swinging bunt. Luke Rodriguez goes to field it. And that ball in no man's land is going to be called safe. Run will score. Expecting it to go foul. Didn't go foul. Swinging bunt.
Kind of hesitated there for a second. I think Luke is a little bit frustrated with himself on that one. That's just one of those, you know.
No man's land. You think it's going to go
Luke
foul,
plays.
but like, I mean, it might have also been a foul ball if we look back at the footage, but we don't know.
Well, we will have instant replay for home games.
We'll have instant replay for home games.
Thanks to our awesome sponsors, Vista Equity,
Fastball outside, ball one.
Airco, Dr. Marco Uribe. We'll get the, probably next week I'll cue up the commercials so you don't have to hear us in between innings.
Fastball is going to be hit. Fly ball to center field. Baker Jackson's going to get underneath it. Caught for the third out. Past few innings have been a struggle for the Dragons on defense.
Westlake for the next 2 seasons, upcoming 2 years, 2026, 27, will be in-district opponents. We will be down here once a year. They'll be up at our place once a year.
So, I mean, you're going to it puts two of the biggest schools in Central Texas together, Round Rock and Lake Travis, both pushing 4,000 children.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. I think we got like, what,
38.
38,
just a hair under 38.
They've got like 36, 34,
Yeah.
35. I, mean,
I wonder what,
crazy.
so they have the new high school. I don't think that'll open for 2 more years.
It won't open, but they will be 4A. That's what I've been told. They will be 4A to start out.
That'll be 4A.
Senior class.
But they're going to be pulling kids out of Lake Travis.
Lake Travis, just a hair. From what I've heard, it's not going to be a ton, but they're going to be a lot like Vandergrift when they first started out. They're going to pull from multiple schools, not just Lake Travis. So, very excited to see what that's going to be. Excited to see what mascot that's going to be because you got the Cavaliers and wonder what they're going to be. Like, because you're next to a lake. I don't like the shipmen. I don't know. We don't ship anything on Lake Travis. Very interesting to see what that is.
I don't know. I'm going to do an AI search.
Is the hill country is there any cool hill country
I don't think you go hill country, but if you
like any things in the hill country, like a coyote or something, I don't know.
a Roadrunner.
It's in Chaparral, man. Let's see, it's similar to a Cavalier. Let's look.
No, it goes to a dog.
Cavalier, Spanish Cavalier, I think. I think they are Spanish.
Yeah, keep going to
Dogs.
the dogs, Charles Spaniel.
Let's look. Let's see if they even have released anything. LTISD, new high school. Let's see.
And it's going to be the senior second baseman, number 19, Dylan Slocum, leading off the inning. First pitch taken. Next pitch hits. Finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Curveball misses in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Slocum.
So
fouls that one back off the net.
So the second high school and Lake Travis ISD that will be built will be designed for 1,500 students with flexibility to expand to 2,000. So 4A to 5A range.
That ball's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the senior second baseman, number 19, Dylan Slocum.
No name for it yet.
Outside corner, and they're going to call him, ring him up.
Expecting to open in 2028 to 2029. So when I'm out of college.
2028 to 2029 year. So we're going to be in the 26, 27. So 28, 2028, 29.
28, 29. So that'll be the
Okay.
year. That'll be the year I graduate college. I'll be out of college that fall. Hopefully.
Nice. You'll be in the working. We'll have you back on the mic.
Maybe. CBS, Fox, ESPN. If you need me, let me know. That'd be nice. I started 130 grand guaranteed. That ball's
Big
behind
rip.
into center field. Left center gasp.
Jesse James
And he's gonna
Fierro
book it for a double. It's going to be a close play.
slides in there.
Safe. Two-bagger here for Jesse James Fierro, the junior,
I like the aggressiveness on the first pitch.
making a name for himself. Up to bat, Juan Bracho. Transfer from McNeil.
You don't see that a lot.
Transfers?
Yeah. I mean, this late, you know?
Well, no, he transferred last year.
Yeah, I know, because he had to sit out
Yeah,
the
he
year
said,
for
yeah.
eligibility. Or play JV, rather. Can't play
You know what I've
those.
been seeing crazily, like especially up in the DFW area? I've been seeing kids release commitment video or commitments to other high schools. Like they committed to North Crowley. That's where they're going to play their senior year of high school. And I'm just like, wow.
It's what we've become.
Like, wow, we can transfer like that now?
Yeah, you can. Sadly, I mean, it's there's the other side of it, right? We watch every year some very good ball players get cut from the Round Rock High School,
Who could definitely go play at other squads.
potentially be starting at other spots. I wish that UIL would move the tryouts back to December.
Yeah.
Number two, anyone who gets cut that gets moved out of that baseball class, it's less painful. There's a lot. That one's going to catch breaking ball catches.
It's going to be strike two. But no, I think out of district it's fine. If you transfer out of district, you shouldn't lose any eligibility. I think that should be fine. In district, yeah, I can see it. It's like in conference, you know.
But the alternative is if you get cut, you should have free reign to transfer.
Yeah. Strike three. Called strike three. A new umpire behind the plate. Up comes, let's see, Baker
13.
Jackson.
Baker making a nice play out there in center field.
It's a curveball, strike one. Short foul poles. I thought they'd be taller. Don't remember that. They're not very tall.
I don't remember them being that short either, to be honest with you.
I remember one year for a work day, we put a foul pole in Coach Ellie's truck and then carted it over and put the foul pole in.
I love Coach
We
Ellie.
had to walk with it. It was too long, so he would drive and we'd walk with it back there behind him. One end in the bed, the other end we're carrying it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's a man.
And that ball's
Nice
gonna be
drive,
laced to
center field.
It looks like center fielder going to get right underneath it. Caught for the third out. Good rip. Not much you can do there. Hit the ball hard right at somebody. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap. On the mound again once more. Luke Rodriguez with Quinn Bartlett accompanying him behind the plate. Omar Rodriguez at first base. Let's see, who's our middle infield? Looks like it's going to be Bryce Morrison at third. Maddox DePriest at short. Dylan Slocum at second base. To the outfield, Brooks Miklinchek in right field. Can't quite tell. Diego Nunez in center. Left field will be, let's see. Who is that in left field? I cannot see who that is in left field.
Let me see.
A lefty. Because Micklin checks in right.
Oh, that's Wes Andreka.
Weston? All right.
Weston Andreka. Which just throws me off because I met him. I think he was in first grade. So, I mean, little guy right now. He's probably taller than me.
Number 11. I believe that's Weston.
Yep, it is. So, like you said, Bryce Morrison comes out at third base. Maddox DePriest at shortstop. Second baseman, the senior Dylan Slocum. And your first baseman, the junior Omar Rodriguez. Omar, the light-hearted one in the dugout. The John Kruk of the dugout. Quinn Bartlett behind the plate. First pitch.
Fastball fouled away. Strike one.
Center field's number 2, Diego Nunez.
Some would say Omar is the Kevin Millar of the dugout.
The Kevin Millar of the dugout. I like that one.
It's a curveball down the middle. Strike two.
Every team needs that
Every team needs a guy.
to
Glue
kind of
guy.
unite the team, bring them all together. Big drive down the left field line. That ball's going to drop.
Curveball just hung on the plate. It's going to get past Wes into the corner.
It's going to bruise in, standing up, double.
Just curveball hung just a little bit too far. Able to poke it out to that left field line. Get to the corner of the field. Looks like Luke Broadus is in the bullpen warming up.
Luke had a phenomenal year. Luke Broadus last year pitching.
He came in and it was a huge arm for us in the playoffs. Bunt shown.
But really flashed it early in the season against Rouse before district play started. Came out and really shut down a very good Rouse team. Again, back in the day when they were younger.
The ball's going to be bunted, and they're going to go to first base.
Throw in the dirt. Slocum not able to scoop it.
He's going to throw to second base. He's going to be safe at second. Run scores. Unrelated news, the Team USA lineup for the World Baseball Classic has just been released. Batting first, Bobby Witt Jr. Batting second, Kyle Schwarber. Batting second, Kyle, that's crazy. Batting number 3, Aaron Judge. Batting 4, Cal Raleigh. These 3 in a row, I believe, led home runs.
Yeah.
Or they were at least top 10 in that category last year.
Top 5.
5th, Bryce Harper, probably in there too. Batting 6th, third base, Alex Bregman. Oh my gosh. Batting 7th, Gunnar Henderson, second baseman, which is crazy.
Big swing and a miss.
He's one of the best shortstops in the game. Center field batting 8, Byron Buxton. Batting 9th, left field, Corbin Carroll. I don't know how this team's gonna lose.
I think Buxton's the weakest link there.
And even then, he's still an all-star.
Yeah.
All-star. He's the
Inside. He
And
says
they're
it
gonna
got him. The umpire agrees. They're going to give him first base. Runners on first and second. It's a scrimmage. I'm surprised. I want to stay in there and have an at bat. Again, we do not know the score. We're not keeping score. Not quite sure if this is 12 or 18 innings. I know we're right now in the bottom of the 9th inning. I honestly expect this is going to be a 12 inning.
yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. Tomorrow, join us 11 o'clock for the kids camp, 13 and under, at Round Rock, Dragon Diamond, and then 1:45, meet the Dragons.
Some big names on the USA World Baseball Classic pitching roster. So just the big names. Clayton Kershaw, Mason Miller, Tariq Skubal, Paul Skeens, Joe Ryan, Logan Webb.
Nice. And if I'm not mistaken, Clayton Kershaw is just going to be a spot, chew up an inning or two.
Ball's going to be bobbled by the pitcher onto the second baseman, bobbled once again. It's going to make it bases loaded, nobody out. John Carter's going to walk out, have a mound meeting. It looks like in comes Luke Broadus. He's no longer warming up in the bullpen. And some of the guys that aren't playing on this roster, like Will Smith, Ernie Clement, Paul Goldschmidt, Bryce Terang, and Pete Crow Armstrong. That's crazy that they're not going to play.
We just muted the mics for a minute here. We got Stadium on this pitching change. It'll be Luke Broadus coming in the pitch, but due to copyright laws with YouTube, I do not want us taken down, so I'm just muting us for the song while we do this pitching change. We'll be back in a minute. All righty, we're back. Game time broadcasting. That's Hank Oppel. I'm Bob Slocum on the call from Westlake. Beautiful night out here Friday night. Third scrimmage of the year. First one was canceled against Georgetown. We do have 3 more to go for Rock Hardball. And it's the senior Luke Broadus on the mound just dominating again.
Strike after strike.
He, up through 14U, I had 1A, 1B. One was Isaac Rodriguez and one was Luke Broadus. Nice curveball. That's going to be an 0-2. Great job by the senior. Broadus gets ahead. Now, funny story. We get over out here to the high school. I coached him for years. And I always called him Brodus. And they said Broadus. And I looked at his dad and I said, Broadus. And he goes, yeah, that's our last name. I said, I've always called you Brodus. Why didn't you ever correct me? Because that wasn't a big deal. I'm like, come on.
Come on, man. You gotta let me know about these things. Make me sound like an idiot. Oh.
Not a big deal. It's really not the end of the world.
So I just looked through these bags. Like usually it's
Yep.
like in the bag somewhere.
Yeah,
I just looked through both of them.
It probably fell off. It's not a big deal. It always falls.
Well,
Looking for the wind screen on the mic, but there's a 1 mile an hour wind tonight, so
it's
not a problem.
Absolutely a torrential.
Throw over to first. Tried the back door him. Great play by the catcher, the senior.
I'm sure.
Is it Mississippi Valley State?
Yeah.
D1 commit catcher, Quinn Bartlett. Tries the back door him at first base. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Broadus in on relief.
Bases loaded, no outs. Tough situation here.
The music is still playing. I think it's actually broken.
It's soccer. I was about to say soccer
Oh,
playing. They're in season.
Soccer
right now.
playing behind us.
So if you hear some tunes, that's what that is.
So the AI bots for YouTube know that this is stadium noise coming from behind
And
us.
that pitch was really close. Called ball 4. Walking a run. Wouldn't say I agree with it, but I'm not back there. So
Broadus does not like that call. Now he's one. He gets a little angry. He actually is a better ball player. He will.
got some house music pumping.
I'm going to take my gain down a little bit. I'm running a little bit hot here.
And that ball
Fastball
strike
inside.
one. Sounds like we're on 6th Street right now. We got Kappa Sig in the corner. That ball's going to be hit to the
Hard
second
hit at
baseman.
Slocum. Flips second. Fires over to first. They get the double play. Big double play there. It was Slocum to DePriest to Rodriguez on the 4-6-3 double play. 1 run scores. Runner does advance to third. It will be 2 outs. Runner on third. Fun time of year as the soccer, basketball overlaps with the baseball season.
Basketball should be going into playoffs real soon. Soccer is kind of just getting really started. They're going to start hitting district real soon, I believe. And the pitch.
Inside misses. Called ball. Heck no. Feel like I'm going back to the 90s. Where's my glow stick?
Fastball, strike one. 1-1 doesn't count.
Am I aging myself?
Maybe, just a little bit.
Club MTV days.
MTV, yeah.
It used to be Club
Wow.
MTV down at the Palladium, down at the Limelight.
I don't even think of...
Those aren't even, I don't think, in business anymore. Dance clubs in the city,
No.
in New York. We know MTV has exited the music business.
This is Travis Scott. Wow.
Luke Broadus on the mound here. Just came in relief,
Fastball.
strikes him out to end the inning. Broadus came in on relief with bases loaded.
Able to only give up 1, I believe. Or no, 2. I know it was 1. He gave up 1.
Wouldn't be charged to him.
Yeah, they were not his runners, so... Hear Travis Scott in the background. Saw him at the Moody Center, let's see, 2 years ago now? 1.5 years ago? It was the fall of my senior year. He came to Moody after releasing one of his latest albums. Where can we get these speakers? Get these speakers for the baseball stadium.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, they can be bumping.
We're probably going to get turned off because they're probably picking up the stadium. There's no way to notify YouTube that this is one of the challenges that we run, and why we don't have a boom mic to pick up crowd noise is it picks up stadium noise. This happens to be the Westlake football and soccer stadium right behind us that we're picking up. But there's when you pick it up on these live streams, like we did during the playoffs, they turned us off because we had numerous copyright infringements. They can shut your channels down. Now you can appeal it and whatnot, but
Rather not go through that process.
it's one of my knocks that I have on YouTube. Is really the only knock I have on them. Is there's no way for me to signify hey, we're not playing this music. This is ambient noise from a stadium next door.
Let's go. Big screen for the mic. Hey, if you can't find something, just ask your mom to find it, and she'll find it in 2 seconds.
With a whopping 1 mile an hour wind, not the worst tonight, but I can promise you, we are scrimmaging Liberty Hill, right? Temperature will drop that night.
Yeah, it's going to be 80 degrees that day, 20 degrees that night.
Yeah.
Omar Rodriguez takes a fastball down the middle. Strike one.
Rodriguez, younger brother of Isaac, son of Coach Rodriguez. Big lefty.
Fastball, outer corner, called ball.
I still remember him in elementary school in the student section at University of Concordia during a playoff game against Lake Travis, leading the students, the high school students, that is, in chants.
Fastball up, attempted swing, called strike. For the limited time I knew Omar, it sounds very like him. Curveball swung at, fouled away. Interesting way they're playing Omar. They've got usually you play your center fielder into the right center gap, but they've got him playing the left center gap. Fastball low, call ball.
Scoreboard not updating the last 2 innings.
They've been having some technical difficulties. I've seen some maintenance people out here trying to fix it. It's a scrimmage, it's not the end of the world.
This is part of what we do.
Looks like a fastball or change up into the dirt.
I can
Ball
tell you
three.
once we get into tournament play, that first Thursday is going to, I don't know that we're going to have much aired. That first Tuesday, Friday we will, and we'll have commercials. We'll have a lot more.
Fastball swung on and missed. Strike three.
And even just our broadcast.
And we've got a ton of chaparrals running over. All in a line. Guess it was follow the leader. Up to bat. I believe that's Josh Horvath, Weatherford commit, senior pitcher and outfielder.
Outside check, swing.
He's
going to say he went.
Wow.
He's going to say he went. I thought he held it, but we don't have the instant replay machine on road games.
Would have just checked with the other umpire, but head umpire called it.
Hey.
Slider away.
I'll tell you, so far from what I've seen, last against Cedar Park, tonight against Westlake, both sets umpiring crews have been very, very good, very consistent, right? Outside corner, does not get the call.
It's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. Josh Horvath. Looking to see him put a charge into the ball.
Outside misses. Again, I definitely see him up at Weatherford being a pitcher, but he has a strong bat. Definitely want to take advantage of that.
A big frame.
And
he's going to get called strike. It looked like the fastball's a little up and in. Gives it to him.
You know, he's rocking. Yeah.
So, big frame. Really can play anywhere on the field.
No, what I love about it, 96 mile an hour fastball. He's knocking on the pros right now. I mean, let's be real. He's close, right?
Strike 3, called fastball.
If he had 4 or 5 miles an hour more on that fastball, he'd be talking top 3-4 rounds in the MLB
100%.
draft, right? So he's close. With that being said, Weatherford, outstanding program, outstanding JUCO he'll be headed to. Be interested to see how he puts some size on and whatnot. But the fact of his willingness being that close, his willingness to put himself out there for the team, to go out there, hey, play me in right field, play me, pinch run me, pitch me, do whatever you need. I love that. It's that old Derek Jeter, right? Mm-hmm. Projected to be a first-round pick up at Kalamazoo High School. In high school up in Kalamazoo, sprains an ankle bad, and still is the number 6
Weston Andreka smashes this one to the left center gap. That should be a clear stand-up double.
Cruz is in the second base.
See if he turns it on for 3.
They're going to hold him up at second.
Gives him the phone call. Junior's really showing out here. He's hitting. Up next, Coleman Landry, junior catcher committed to Western Texas.
I love this, when you're on a 15 or 16 senior, very senior heavy team, and dude, make the most of your opportunities. These juniors are all showing up.
Mm-hmm. Most importantly, I hear from the dugout, everybody's screaming and having a good time with it. That's awesome to hear those seniors and some of those juniors really get hyped for their teammates to build that strong team chemistry so that they can go deep.
I mean, since your class, I think your senior class, last year's senior class, this year, very, very strong, very close-knit,
Past 4 senior classes have been very strong, tight knit groups that play for each other.
Yes, not everyone's been that way. Not every year has been that way. And you can see the difference. You can see the product on the field difference.
Pass ball up, ball 1 or this ball 1. Oh shoot! Lake Travis versus Westlake soccer behind us.
Yeah, the soccer game, Battle of the Lakes.
Is this the girls or the boys? Oh, that's going to be a crazy matchup. It's going to be an inside move. No one there.
The old up-down, I always called that.
Up, down, no one's there.
Quickly, the pitcher's trying to speed pitch him, right? Getting on the mound, batter's got to control that tone.
It's going to be curveball high and away.
That was something I started by the time they were 9 years old working. That pitcher tries to speed pitch you, like does a pickoff move. Batter call timeout, step out. You control the pace. Let the base runner get set up. You're going to dictate to the pitcher. Don't let him dictate to you.
And the pitch.
In the
fastball low and away, ball 3. Believe the count's 3-1, not 2-1. We'll see here. Called strike 2. On the outside corner. Coleman Landry already has an RBI on the day. Looking at another one.
Big swing and a miss. Throw to third. Weston is in there safe.
Gets underneath the tag. Looks like it was a hit and run, but he's going to strike out anyways. Out number 3.
I guess there was 2 outs.
2 outs, yeah.
There was 2 outs, so they called strike 3.
And out trots to center field, Cade Goddard. In left field, Jace Kivett. Jesse James Fierro will jog out to third.
Luke Broadus back on the mound.
Josh Horvath will take the jog to right field. Maddox DePriest will be at shortstop. Or no, it'd be J.P. Kasman at shortstop, Maddox DePriest at second base. Quinn Bartlett behind the plate, still looking for the first baseman. Out goes Weston Andrega out to first base. How many more innings we got? How many more innings? All right.
I mean, we're looking at 7:38 on the clock. This would be, if I'm not mistaken, is it the bottom of the 9th or the bottom of the 10th? So I'm thinking it's going to be a 12 inning. I think we got 2.5 innings to go. So 67 degrees. That would be a 16-degree drop since first pitch.
Dang. Still not almost 70 degrees.
It's beautiful.
Pretty nice.
Humidity's climbed up to 28%, and the wind has died, now at 0 miles per hour.
What a relief. That wind was killing us. Now, this is your kind of music right here.
Yeah, I was kind of digging the Travis Scott. I won't lie to you. I was surprised.
This is my mom's kind of music right here.
I think your dad and I came long before your mom came. Like ours was LL Cool J, Run DMC.
I mean, it's pretty close.
2 Live Crew.
Man,
I wasn't big 2 Live Crew.
This is some what you know about music.
MC Hammer.
This is my dad. Yeah, Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
That was a huge.
Guns N' Roses, Metallica.
My dad was a huge
Billy Joel.
Back
in those, I was a big Billy Joel guy. Jimmy Buffett.
My favorite song by Billy Joel was "Moving Out," Anthony's song.
I love that song. Love that. Love the motorcycle in the beginning.
Yep.
Fastball catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Broadus brought out for this. Came in for relief last. Helped by a double play. And
Bunt.
breaking ball
Pops it
popped him
up.
up. What
Almost a diving grab by
Jesse
Jesse James
James.
Spiro at third base. Just in and out of the glove.
J.P. Casman at shortstop. Second baseman. That's Maddox DePriest. I could tell by the way they stand, and it's the junior Weston
Andreka. Don't know where that name's from, but it's cool. Fastball low.
You said it was Jace out there in left
It was
field.
Jace, Cade Goddard, and Josh Horvath, left to right.
Give a little shout out to Clay, Tawny, Elvis, and Tammy Goddard, all up in Memphis tonight.
Ball two.
Up to watch class of 2024 alumni now, University of Dallas middle infielder Dylan Goddard. I got to coach him for 1 year. 13U.
That ball's going to be sky to left field. Jace Kivett's going to track it. Underneath it. Caught
Easy
for
catch.
out number two. Out number one.
Kivetts always makes it look easy.
Yeah, this is your era right here. It sounds like the Mortal Kombat theme a little bit.
The Mortal Kombat. Finish him.
This is like when you guys would be doing the robot or something.
We didn't do the robot.
What did you do?
We certainly didn't do the robot.
What were y'all doing? Were y'all moonwalking or something? That ball's fouled back hard to the right side. You see the Michael Jackson biopic is coming out? Or his movie?
We, Melissa and I saw The Circus of Olay, Michael Jackson, and that was really well done when we were in Vegas.
Oh, and there goes the AirPods. That ball's going to be hit to first base. Weston Andreka, clean field. Tagged. Ooh. 2 down. He missing. There it is. Let's not lose those.
Nope.
Here comes some Guns N' Roses. Oh, never mind. It's a national anthem. Written by Francis Scott Key.
Almost wonder if we need to stop the baseball game. Misses outside.
For those who don't know, this song was written by Francis Scott Key before I think it was during the American Revolutionary War. Just little tidbits. That ball will be fouled away to the right side. It's going to roll down kind of near us. Hits the staircase.
Beautiful Friday night from Westlake in Austin, Texas.
Slider low ball. Fastball away. See, they got the new lights. They got those like LEDs that are here. These are nice.
Yep.
Hey, when's Round
we got him at football. Yeah, we got him at football. We're supposed to be getting him in baseball.
Keyword supposed to.
Mm-hmm. Which will be cool because then you can, like in Hutto, when we play them in football, and they cut on and off, on and off.
Crazy. You can hit a home run and just,
yeah, you don't need the 25 minutes to warm them up.
I think it's harder to hit the lights too. I think it's harder to get up there and damage the light because it's at an angle.
Yep.
Fastball on the outside corner, called strike. I believe we have one or two. I think we have one down.
Yeah.
One down, runner at first base.
I'm trying to remember if freshman or sophomore. I was a freshman in high school. The first time I ever played under lights.
Oh.
We had to go down all the way down. We played a school in Manhattan. and in New York City, and that was the first field that we played with lights. I never liked it because having grown up only playing day games, the ball kind of looks
Yeah.
like it's like
Stuttering and flying.
stuttering as it's
Yeah.
coming towards you. Good word. Fouls that one back towards the first base dugout.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of weird. I remember I would play games under lights all the time
Hmm.
because Round Rock Baseball League they had lights the entire time. Like they had
Yeah.
lights at every field almost.
I'm also a little bit older than you, Hank.
Yeah,
A
man,
little bit older,
just a bit.
considering you're the same age as my oldest son, and I wasn't a young first-time parent. I was a 31-year-old when I
Still made mistakes.
what?
And we still made mistakes.
Yeah.
even though
Oh
we-
yeah. Oh yeah. I always told my kids, you're going to learn what to do from me, and you're going to learn what you don't want to do because of me. Your
Fastball
job is
away.
to decipher the two.
Parenting style right there. Bob Slocum. He'll write a book for you.
It's my retirement plan.
How to parent 3 children, specifically boys. Strike 3.
All three probably need therapy, but we won't talk about that.
That's on their own.
They can afford that after they get off the health insurance. Is Brandon 20 yet?
Yeah.
Oh Lord,
Turned 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
that's
now.
right. He's earlier. I don't turn 20 till this summer.
When's your birthday?
June 27th.
Oh, 2 days after Ian.
Yep. And then the twins are 2 days after me, June 29th.
Yeah, my niece, the oldest niece I have out of 24 is your age. Is your birthday, not your age.
Jack's the Lone Ranger at February 13th.
Oh, next week.
Uh-huh. You'll be turning 18. For a little bit of the year, we are exactly a year apart.
Yeah.
But
Dylan is 18 already. Him and Brandon are 20 months apart.
yeah, me and Jack are 18.
They're 20 months apart. So they're on paper a year apart for 4 months and 6 days.
How old's Ian? He's 13.
13.
13.
Yeah, he's a June 25th baby. So he's one of those you have to make that decision. Do you start him early and have him be the youngest kid in class, or do you make him have him start when he's the oldest? And for boys, we always thought it was best to start him the year later.
Yeah, my mom
And now I'll be honest with you, never once have we doubted that decision.
Yeah.
It was one of those when kindergarten would have been kindergarten and he was still in preschool. Maybe end of October that year, I remember saying, yeah, he would have been ready now.
Yeah.
Now, but never once have we ever regretted that. And he's got a great group of friends, great group of kids that'll all be feeding into Round Rock High School. A lot of his teammates out there on Rock Hardball playing for class of 2003, Travis Schlitting.
Diego Nunez up to bat. Looks at ball 1.
Diego Nunez, right?
Yeah, Diego Nunez Jr.
Junior, number 2.
He's a pitcher and I believe an outfielder.
Lefty.
Fastball
Big
swung
drive
on.
down the right field line. That's getting down.
That might be a triple. He's rounding first. On to second. They're going to give him the stop sign, and he's going to take it. And he's going to give him the phone call. Big stand-up double here for Diego Nunez. Really taking advantage of his opportunity. Look at these juniors. You've taken advantage of this opportunity to get a hit. Showing out well. Landry Coleman, Wes Andraka, Diego Nunez. I mean, they're really taking those opportunities serious. Up comes Maddox to Priest. Another junior. Looking to get an RBI here. Man at second, nobody out. Fastball swung on and fouled back into the catcher.
So, football news: Jim Schwartz officially stepped down as the defensive coordinator for the Cleveland Browns. Was bypassed for Todd Monken for the head job, and the number one defense in the NFL. He decided, hey, okay, if I'm not good enough to be your NFL, to be your head coach, I don't feel like coaching here anymore. Good luck. That's a huge loss for that organization.
Pretty big loss. Really, I mean, I don't think defense was their problem. I mean, they had the NFL sack leader on their team this year, and
It's a huge loss though because
Yeah,
it was his defense. There's a couple of coaches that used to coach under him that run the same system that are assistant coaches in Houston. So watch, they're going to hire one of those, like a defensive backs or defensive line, one of those guys they'll promote and give them the
Maddox gonna hit
DC job.
hit a ground ball to the second base, gonna put in a run. Diego Nunez, it'll be a run batted in.
Great job by Maddox. The Priest brings in the runner, and that'll bring up senior center fielder.
I mean, Bryce Morrison.
Second baseman, Bryce Morrison. Yeah, he does have that Kate Goddard strut when he walks up to the plate.
Well, they both.
Sorry about that, Bryce.
They wear those high waters.
Yeah, the old Derek Jeter style
And
pants.
they've got some hair out the back.
Or as Coach Carter calls the flow.
Flow.
Big hard hit up the middle, off the pitcher's glove. Shortstop's going to scoop. Quick throw to first and gets the out.
Good play by the shortstop. Up comes another senior second baseman, middle infielder, Dylan Slocum, son of Bob Slocum, brother of Brandon Slocum, older brother of Ian Slocum, son of Melissa Slocum. I'm going to get all of your family's name.
You got it right. You got it there.
I'm going to start. Fastball low and away, ball one. Is that the other old select power, I think? Old red one?
That's not his now, but I don't know of.
That's
then
not
again,
his.
it won't be the
Ball two.
first time I've seen something that I didn't realize I had bought.
Like, wait a minute. Like you were walking your garage and like, wait a minute. Fastball in.
My kids were never that bad on that stuff. Like I coached a good friend of mine, good friend of yours, Freddie Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his wife had to ban him from Dick's Sporting Goods because he'd bring,
I can see Miss Laura doing that.
Ooh,
Ball four.
inside. Good at bat, draws the walk.
Didn't get a single pitch to hit there. Up comes Jesse James Fierro, the junior third baseman.
Big double last at bat for Jesse James. Love that name. Dude, I love that name.
Featured in a George Strait song, Troubadour.
I'm telling you, I want to see him rock a cowboy hat
That
out
would be
here.
awesome.
A felt. I want a felt. At least a 4X, maybe a 6X.
I don't know if you could do a felt in Texas, like it's always hot.
But right now you could.
Right now you could 100%. But
Well, he can go
it's so
straw.
hot.
He can
Go
kind of
straw.
go the
I don't-
Toby Keith.
I don't like the way Toby wears that.
I don't
love
either.
Toby, but that's
Drive
just,
down the right field line.
Foul
Foul
ball.
territory. Giving chase. That's going to find the Bermuda Triangle.
But no, he could be like what's his name, Jacob Rodriguez at Tech, where he wore a felt everywhere.
Or last night at the NFL Honors,
Miles
Garrett.
gave us a howdy.
Yeah. He was wearing really not very little cattleman on the side.
Mhm.
Little of the, I guess they called it RCA technically.
Man, you really do know a lot about
Outside taking ball.
hats. You've been studying your hats.
I'm telling you, I follow this one guy, and I've learned so much about it.
I like the Cattleman. The Cattleman's one of my favorite.
Yeah,
ones
I like the
ever.
cattleman. Maybe a little mule kick in the front. Ooh, got him on the swing. First base is occupied. That was the third out.
Out number 3.
And again, that's great coaching there. Westlake coach comes out, is correcting the catcher. The catcher came and looked to throw it to first base. You got a runner on first, and he's saying, "Hey, you got to know the rule,
Yeah.
right?" And the rule is with one or two outs, drop third strike, runner on first, the guy's still out.
He's out because the
Now,
first base is occupied.
If the first baseman is the guy base runner on first takes off for second, it's like a stolen base.
Yeah.
He's a live runner, could be thrown out for a double play, but you're still out at the plate.
Yeah.
Less than 2 outs, you drop it. That's a live ball.
Yeah. And Jack Opple makes his appearance on the bump. Let's see how this goes.
That's the other thing. Just think about this. Jack's a legitimate pitcher.
He is
Right?
sometimes.
Well, no, he's a legitimate pitcher. And here you could go to the well here. We pitched a lot more of the juniors we saw against Cedar Park. We're seeing a lot more of the seniors go tonight. We still have recovering from injury, Brandon Smith, right? I would love, I mean, as a coach, you almost view this as having toys like sports cars. And it's like, I want to drive the new sports cars, right? You want to run them out and see what they can do.
Jack's going to be taking, I believe, more of a late reliever closer role this year. I mean, there's just so much pitching talent, so I don't expect him to see the bump very often. But I mean, it's always good to have him, have multiple guys that you can rely on that have seen playoff baseball and district baseball. So, and this team has a lot of experience, a lot of veterans that are out there playing. So, very excited to see how this goes.
Who's this? Is this Quinn again?
I believe that's.
We haven't seen Roboto. I think Robato's 14.
That's Quinn. Yeah, that's Quinn. I can kind of tell by the gear. Coleman comes out in black gear. This is Quinn's gear. Yeah, this is Quinn.
Yeah, 3 catchers, Quinn Bartlett, Joey Roboto, and Landry Coleman, the junior. So 2 seniors and a junior making up the catching crew.
Fastball in 83 miles an hour. Ball 1. Big, long, lanky frame. Fastball fouled away.
Rocking it up there, 84 miles an hour.
Rocking the big 2.9 on her.
That is, if you want to know the biggest difference from like my high school playing days, you had a couple kids who would rock up, 83, 84, right?
Slider hit up
the middle. Ooh, outstanding play. Quick flip and throw.
He's going to be nailed by the shortstop. I believe that is Drew Harscock making a.
Drew Harscock currently projecting to be the starting shortstop this year and showing some serious glove. He's already showed bats. First 2 at bats against Cedar Park was a single and a double.
This is an outstanding run of Round Rock shortstops. For 2 years, you had Hudson Ellis. Last year, you had Hudson DePriest, and now we have Drew Harscock.
Yep. And J.P. Casman could go pencil in there and be every bit as good.
100%.
I actually, during summer and travel ball, JP was the shortstop. So,
fastball fouled away. Make it 0-2. Both those pitches around 83 miles an hour. Fastball in the outside corner, 82 miles an hour. Strikeout.
So infield this inning. Maddox DePriest at third, Drew Harscock at short, Dylan Slocum at second. First baseman's the senior Isaac Rodriguez.
2 outs, nobody on.
Senior left fielder Jack Oppel on the bump. Quinn Bartlett behind the dish. That ball's in the dirt.
Ball 1.
It looks like Diego Nunez in left field.
Looks like Baker Jackson in center.
Yep, Baker Jackson in center.
Fastball up 84 miles an hour, ball 2.
And that looks like Josh Horvath, right? So, out there in right field.
He's got knickerbockers on. I think it is him. Slider down, ball 3. First time he's gone down on a batter. And the pitch. Fastball down the middle, strike 1, 83 miles an hour.
I really want to know from people listening how the cameras are, how the angles are, how they like them. If you're watching and you have my cell phone, please go ahead and text me. We're trying to get the best angles. We're not, obviously on the road, it's a little bit harder. We don't want to just go with one simple camera. So we're playing with one on first base. We could zoom one in on the batter and give up the first base. We just need to figure out what the best angle, best look is for you at home.
Two outs, 1 man on. This count is 0-0. 2 strikeouts and a walk so far. One strikeout. That ball's going to be fouled to the right side of the net. Strike one. Main on first. Count is 1 ball, no balls, 1 strike. Ball's going to be fouled back again into the net, making it 0-2 at 85 miles an hour. Looking here to put this inning away. No balls, 2 strikes, man on first, 2 outs. Very efficient inning here for senior left fielder. Pickoff, unsuccessful. Just looking to give him a look, keep him honest. He's going to throw that one in the dirt. Catcher's going to miss it. Runner was stealing, gets to second base easily. Doesn't recognize it got past the catcher, though. Just stays at second. The 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Runner on second, 2 down. Looking to get out of the inning. Fastball swung on and missed. 83 miles an hour. Strike 3, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. No runs scored. That'll turn it over here for the Dragons to go down and hit. As Westlake takes the field. Gonna have to mute here for a second. Can't have any copyrights going on. And we're back. Some interesting news from the Dominican Republic World Baseball Classic roster. Here are some hitters. Junior Caminero, O'Neill Cruz, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Manny Machado, Ketel Marte, Jeremy Pena, Geraldo Perdomo, Agustin Ramirez, Julio Rodriguez, Johan Rojas, Ahmed Rosario, Carlos Santana, Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Austin Wells is on the Dominican Republic. Austin Wells?
Austin Wells.
What in the world?
Austin Wells is the most non-Dominican person I've ever seen.
Dude looks like me. If y'all know me, I'm blonde hair, blue eyed, so that's all I'm gonna let y'all know. That's a pretty stacked roster, though. Pretty stacked. That's pretty close to the USA roster. Some would say better. Pitchers is where it gets a little dicey. For
Wait,
them.
who do they have? What is their main lineup?
So this is just their hitters. We don't know their full lineup yet.
Yep.
It will be Junior Caminero, O'Neill Cruz, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Manny Machado, Ketel Marte, Jeremy Pena, Geraldo Perdomo, Agustin Ramirez, Julio Rodriguez, Johan Rojas, Ahmed Rosario, Carlos Santana, Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Austin Wells.
Nice.
So that's a bunch of all-stars, too.
Yep. And you mentioned earlier, U.S. Mike Trout sitting out, which makes sense. I mean, the amount of injuries he's had the last 4 or 5 years.
It just sucks because when I think of when I think of Team America, I think of Mike Trout. Like,
Yep.
That's the guy. That's the guy I grew up. That is the goat of my era, especially
Yep.
2011 and up. I mean, there was a time where he didn't come less than third in MVP voting for like 8 years.
And speaking of which, tentatively, we've got former teammate of his, Ryan Langerhans, class of '97 state champion, was the winning pitcher. and Coach Langerhans. Hopefully, we have them lined up. It may, depending on the kids' sports and schedules, so long as nothing gets moved into that night, we'll have them on the Spirit Night. So big nights, that will be on February 17th, 6 to 8 p.m., cover 3 in Round Rock.
Breaking news: Paul Goldschmidt agrees to a 1-year deal with the Yankees.
Love it. I love
So
that
he
signing.
got Goldie back. He's a pretty big leader for them.
I love that's a good signing. Good bat.
So they came out the MVP voting for the NFL MVP. Matt Stafford got 24 first place votes. Drake May had 23. That's crazy.
I like that. I like that. I think Drake. If you look at the stats, it shouldn't have been that close.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at touchdown, and once you start looking at the total stats, big rip right center.
Juan Brancho hits a single over the second baseman's head. And
That's one way to make the most of your opportunity there, and that will bring up number 13, Baker Jackson. Misses outside, ball 1. That's the sad thing, right? I mean, all the years, I think I've been coming out here 6, 7 years now, and all the senior class, they move on. I remember your class, a lot of great kids last year, the Hudson DePriest, Trajan Godby still balling it out. Jacob Gaiman.
Pass ball.
At Ranger College. Hudson DePriest probably listening tonight if he's not playing down at Alvin. Look at the fog starting to kind of roll up a little bit through the lights with just that cool down that we've had from the 83-degree first pitch. That one catches the inside corner, called strike. Now down to 61. We are a whopping 22-degree drop.
Wow. That'll be strike 3. Up comes Omar Rodriguez, junior first baseman and pitcher. Albert Pujols will be in the new MLB The Show 26. Let's go. Finally. Finally.
Why would he be in
MLB The Show 26?
Yeah.
Because they don't, after you're out of the league, your marketing rights are no longer with the show, the video game. So you have to let them use your name.
But why would they be using him considering he's retired now? Is it like the Legends
it's
games?
Legend.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Legends
like there's
games.
like
Got it.
Legends
Yeah.
No, like there's the live series which has crazy good
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
dudes, but then you have Legends guys. Like there's a Babe Ruth in the game. Like
I haven't played it since last summer. I played it with Ian.
So yeah, it's awesome that Albert Pujols is back in the game. Barry Bonds, interesting fact, has never been in any MLB The Show. Will not let his name be used. Even when he's in the league, he did not let anything be used.
Yeah. One of the more unlikable people.
But he hit a lot of home runs.
Oh, he was amazing. An amazing talent, but a storybook of how not to treat people.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember they cut, I think it was a third of that locker room, and he had, one lounge chair, and it was his private area. Like they just cut it off and said, okay, the team gets 2/3, Barry gets a third. It was some ridiculous cutoff like that. He was obnoxious to reporters. I was not a fan of the character of that person.
His swing was amazing.
Oh, it was amazing.
Loved him on the baseball field, but
loved watching him play. But
obviously, I wasn't alive to really watch him play, or any of the news like that. So. Curveball inside is going to be called for a ball. Up comes Josh Horvath.
The sad thing is you look at Barry Bonds, right? You look at Alex Rodriguez.
And they're all not going to be in the Hall of Fame because
And
of PED allegations.
They were
Or-
all Hall of Famers before they ever used, before they put all that mass and size on. They were already Hall of
Hall of
Famers.
Famers, 100%. Well, Barry went from like 200 pounds to 260.
And well, his head also
my God.
doubled in
His
size.
neck got ginormous, and all of a sudden he's launching balls, which at Giant Stadium, I believe that's Candlestick, hitting it
Oh yeah, that's
over the right.
It wasn't
field
Candle.
fence.
His was a
Candlestick
lot
yet?
of no. A lot of his games were at the new park. They were at the new
New
park,
Park.
but
Hitting
that's
it
still
over
on the
there
water.
is incredibly hard because that wind's always blowing
Yep.
in.
Yeah, you put him at a Yankee Stadium. You imagine how many home runs
He
he
had
would
like
have had.
90, probably like 90.
Yeah.
I mean, he would rake. I mean, he has the most intentional walks ever.
Yep.
The most walks ever.
But then my issue with all of that is baseball had a strike, and then Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa had the big race, and all of these sports writers who made their name on the home run race now condemning them. Right? And
Yeah.
it's like, you guys made
Base-
your careers on this. And they
baseball-
saved baseball.
Baseball needed it.
They needed it bad.
Needed it bad.
They brought the crowds back to baseball.
Baseball needed it bad. And obviously taking PEDs is not the way to do it. But
Pitchers were, batters were,
I mean,
put them, if they are in the Hall of Fame. I mean, granted, like your Brady Anderson back with the Orioles, who, 11 home runs, 14 home runs, 12 home runs, 60 home runs. Yeah, I get it. But Barry Bonds, A-Rod, Roger Clemens.
those guys were already elite players. Those were multiple-time All-Stars. And
Put them in the Hall of Fame, put a little asterisk next to it, say, hey, this was during a bad era.
What are your thoughts on Pete Rose?
He should have been a long time ago.
Dude, Pete Rose is.
Here's the deal.
He's an all-time hit leader. And
Here's the deal. Ban him for life. He should have been in the Hall of Fame when he was alive. That was a travesty. My understanding, and again,
Strike three. Late steal.
I'm not an expert, but my understanding is that he bet that his team would win. He did bet on his team, but they were going to win. Never how many points they're going to score, or that nothing that would impact other than him trying to win that game.
Trying to win the game, yeah.
Which he should be doing every game anyway. So, with that being said, yeah, he should have been in the Hall of Fame. You're going to ban him? The hypocrisy is, who's the biggest sponsor today of Major League Baseball in the NFL? Gambling sites, DraftKings. You can't watch it now without sports gambling. I'm not a sports gambler.
Yeah.
I've never been a sports gambler. But
basketball and ball.
But you have them, you take their money, you market it to people, your fans, and then you're condemning somebody who's gambling. And granted, if you're betting on your team and you're throwing games, you should be banned for life.
100%.
But
fastball up, swung on.
Andreka swinging a miss on that one.
But like, it's just because like Pete Rose would tell, like in an interview, he's like, they had a Pete Rose bobble night. I came out, throw the first pitch, but I'm not allowed in the locker room. I'm not allowed. Like you're gonna make money off of Pete Rose. You're gonna have a bobblehead night for the all-time hit leader for the Reds. You're not gonna let him go in there and help a young player. This is the all-time hit leader we're talking about. This guy has one of the most legendary swings, legendary baseball player of all time. And we're not going to let him help a young AA guy or a young AAA guy or a guy struggling. We're not going to let him have access to the facilities. I mean, it's all very hypocritical,
But then again, look, I mean, different sport, but look at the NFL. No coach in NFL history should ever be a first ballot Hall of Fame entry. Except for Bill Belichick. If Bill Belichick isn't a first ballot Hall of Famer,
no one else should.
You shouldn't.
The only other ones would be like Tom Landry and another double for Wes Andreka.
Wes Andreka, 2 RBI double on this one.
He's calling him again. He's having a great day at the plate.
I love it. That's how you're going to get some playing time. That right there is how you find some playing time. Great job by the junior lefty pitcher, outfielder. Swinging a hot bat tonight.
Let's see. Yeah, it's Landry Coleman.
Junior catcher.
Swung on and missed a curveball outside. Fastball, outside corner, called ball.
And I apologize. I keep calling him Landry Coleman. It's Coleman Landry.
Oh my
And I do
God,
know
yeah,
that.
it's Coleman Landry,
I
yeah.
do know that. Big rip
Fastball.
finds a gap in right center. That's going to be an RBI. That's going to roll all the way to the fence.
RBI double here. It looks like it was a hit and run. Perfectly executed. Ball's running around on him. Can stay at second base.
And that's the story for tonight for your Round Rock Dragons. The juniors show up and show up big.
They're going to end the inning there, and they're going to go ahead. I believe this will be Westlake's last at bat of the scrimmage. See, it looks like it's JP Casman on the bump. Oh, yeah.
I love it.
It's big JP Cas on the bump. Yeah.
Looks like it'll be Bryce Morrison at short. Third baseman is Luke Broadus. Second baseman, Juan Bracho. And first baseman, Omar Rodriguez. In the outfield, looks like it's going to be Jack Oppel in left field. Center field is going to be the lefty, Diego Nunez. And right field, the senior, Brooks Miklinchek. Looks like we'll have Quinn Bartlett catching J.P. Casman, what we
Senior
believe
second
will be the last inning of the scrimmage. Tomorrow, join us for the kids' camp from 11 to 1, free of charge, followed by Meet the Dragons at 1:45 p.m. So what's the over-under here? Who gets the first home run for the 2026 Round Rock Dragons?
That's tough. I'm probably going to have to go with a lefty. Because if we're playing at home, a lefty's going to do it. I'm not going to say Jack. I don't know. No.
Big rip over Omar's head at first base. Finds a little patch of grass. He's going to go for two. Fires it to second, not in time.
Off target. Oh, first home run.
The throw from Juan Bracho to shortstop Bryce Morris a little bit off the mark, and he'll slide in there with a double.
I could see if Horvath gets a hold of one. Horvath could do it. Jack could do it. He's a lefty out there at the short porch at Round Rock. I could see Luke Rodriguez hitting one. I could see him going Oppo Taco for a bomb.
It's going to be
too.
Luke Broadus, in my
I
opinion.
can see Luke Broadus doing it as well.
I could see Luke Broadus. I could see Luke Rod doing it. I could see Luke Rod doing
I'll
it.
be a little
Big hard hit, ground ball, scooped up by Broadus, fires it to first in time. What a play by the senior third baseman.
If you see the lights going in and out a little bit on the camera, not really.
That is a soccer field. Looks like the Westlake girls have scored against Lake Travis. Battle of the Lakes here at Westlake, right behind us.
Yep.
The new LED lights here. Inside, and that's going to
He
just miss them.
obviously in the Westlake dugout, tell him to wear it. Get on base. But yeah, I definitely could see like a lefty doing it. They're gonna go ahead and play in.
Big rip.
Foul ball.
You know, from what I've heard, I haven't been in a lot of practices. Drew Hearthcock is swinging a really
I
hot
could
bat.
see that. Yeah.
I can see him getting a hold of one.
Just
You know,
a little hard because it's
it-
357, 390 that
that-
left center and left field.
that's at
Hole.
Round Rock. That's at Round Rock.
Let's see.
Now, we're not playing all our games, right? So,
I think at Westwood, I could see that's a launch pad. I could see that few bombs
And
getting hit
Stony
there,
Point.
and Stony Point.
and definitely Cedar Ridge.
Oh, dude, Cedar Ridge is a crackerjack box. Pickoff move to third base, unsuccessful.
Word has it, the Dragon Diamond fences will be moved in when they put the turf in. They have to because of the turf. They're not going to turf it all the way out.
And I don't have they're not gonna have enough.
Big drive to right field,
Ball's gonna be
and what a catch by Brooks Miklinchek. Fires it in, not in time. The run will
just
come in
on
to
the
score.
target. See if you left early, and doesn't even look like the infield umpire acknowledged that.
Third base, a home plate umpire called
He
him
called
safe.
safe. Okay. Didn't know if that was him supposed to be looking at it or him. I always thought it was supposed to be the infield umpire looking at him.
No. He's going to look behind the play because he's watching in front of the play in the bases.
That's right.
So he's going to be the umpire in the field is going to follow the base runner there. The runner on third is going to the home plate umpire is watching that runner
Okay.
on third base. Hangs that one just a little bit high.
Still, it's always smart to check.
Oh, well, a replay machine. We'll be able to see what it.
Yeah.
Guys, throw it down.
Ooh, inside catches him. I always say if you don't hit a batter, you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, that sounded a little hard for it to be the elbow. That's just me though. Could have been a knob.
Always angling, Hank. Always angling.
Yep.
Game time broadcasting on the call. Hank Apple, Bob Slocum. Little scrimmage action. Want to give a special thank you to the Hughes Insurance Group, Austex Moving, and Dr. Marco Uribe, as well as River Rock Landscaping. All sponsors of Game Time Broadcasting.
Fastball
Well,
up.
I should say technically they were football sponsors, but we're just carrying them in
Yeah.
as a special thank you for always supporting. They are Booster Club sponsors along with Airco. Airco is also they were our first down sponsor for football. Fastball catch is called strike, fired down, not in time.
Runner will be safe at second base.
The call on the pitch was a strike. So Super Bowl Sunday, what do you think, Hank?
Seattle Seahawks by 2 scores.
You think it's going to be a blowout?
Not a blowout, but I'm a 2-score game. We'll say that. Hung in curveball. I read him right in the back. No, I'd say it's a 2-score game because I think Seattle has an on-par defense with the Patriots, but their offense is so much more electric. So much more electric. They've got really good running backs. They've got Jackson Smith and Jigba. Sam Darnold, who's an
Well,
MVP candidate
Charbonnet's
this
out.
year.
Charbonnet's out.
Charbonnet's out, but that Kenneth Walker.
I know,
mean,
but
he's still a
Charbonnet
dog.
was the better one.
No, 100%. But I mean, Kenneth Walker is still an amazing running back. He'd be a number one at most places in the
Yep.
NFL.
Yep.
So, that's Seattle. They take over games.
Yep.
They take over games. They are able to stop high-profile offenses like LA. I mean, and no diss to Drake May or the offense, but they're not very consistent. They're not very they don't play very well in the trench.
Yep.
They play well in the trenches, but they're not very good at picking up blitzes.
I think it's a one-score game. Seattle
One-score.
wins it.
Yeah.
I'm hearing 2017. I could see like a 21-14.
I'm saying 20. I'm
20
going to say
to-
28, 17, Seattle. I think they're going to be able to pull it away late. I mean, the way they dismantled the 49ers and then went on to make the big plays against LA and stop LA as well, which is already hard enough to do.
Yep.
You're guarding Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams. I mean, with Matthew Stafford throwing to him.
I love Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel is a guy, though. He's the one dude I think that can scheme up this game. It all depends on if Drake May can protect the football.
Let's take a look here. Thanks, James Gumbert, for listening. I'm going to see if we can zoom in on this first base one. Hold on a sec. Let me say something. Yeah, let's see if we can get the scoreboard a little bit better here. Hold on a second. Take that, Hank. No. I've got to loosen this. All right, let's see. I don't want to give up there. All right, James, let me know. Just send me a text if that is better.
Be lined to third
Oh,
base.
at third
underneath the
baseman,
glove.
Broadus.
He's
Throw to the plate, and they're going to get him at the plate.
He's
What
gonna
a
get
throw.
called out.
Good
There's-
recovery by Luke
a-
Broadus. Fires it home. Quinn Bartlett with the tag.
Line drive turned into a short hop underneath the glove, able to knock it down just enough, pick it up, and throw home. Tag out. And we're going to play another inning.
Yeah. Just kidding on this being the last inning.
Dang it. I want to go home. Tired. Oh. Getting tired.
Hank, how old are you? 19?
19.
You're 19 years old. You're
19.
not allowed to be tired.
19 years young.
You may be taking physics, but you're not old enough to be tired yet.
Tired. We got things to do. Tomorrow at least. My back's hurting. Yeah, sure. My back hurts. Yeah, my knees are starting to feel achy. But I'm starting to get cranky, you know.
Okay, you want this?
Yeah, this is way too small. No. That one. Why would I take that one?
This
No. No, I'm no.
All righty, so it looks like we'll play 13 innings tonight. You're muted, bud. When you start whining about achy knees and needing a jacket, that's when we kill your mic.
Let's not forget who put on their jacket first.
Oh, I did
Okay.
5 innings ago.
And you're from the north, okay? Oh my gosh. Always hating on the young guy. That's how it's always gonna be. I don't even know if this thing's big enough.
Jordan, that's very weak. Very weak. It isn't that cold.
I don't know about this thing.
We're seeing more and more parents filter out towards the parking lot. It's been a good. Last time we looked, it was 22-degree drop. It's probably closer to 25-degree drop since first pitch. It was 83 degrees in beautiful Westlake,
I
Texas.
think this thing might be a little small.
Yes.
Just,
You look like Chris Farley.
just hair, yeah.
And that's going to bring up
It's not nice.
Diego Nunez, foul territory. They give chase. Third baseman, left fielder, not able to make the catch.
No. I got lip balm, though. I don't know, dude. I checked your other pocket. I don't know, dude. Diego already has a double on the day.
Junior swinging hot bats. Really story of the night.
Fastball up ball.
Josh Horvat started the night about, 3.5 hours ago and was fantastic on the
gosh.
mound.
3.5 hours.
Well, I'm exaggerating.
That ball's going to be ripped to second base.
Another
right out of
hit.
reach. And someone say this is starting to turn into a barrel party for the Round Rock Dragons.
Yep.
This music that's in the background.
Yeah, the scoreboard tonight, they're not keeping score on
Ball will be fouled away outside.
due to the scrimmages. During really tournament play, regular season, we will have a scoreboard on the actual on the bottom on a tracker. So there will be a scoreboard, inning, etc. All of that kept.
Right to fastball down the middle.
Big swing and a miss.
Swung on and missed. Strikeout. Up comes Bryce Morrison, senior second baseman. One down, man on first base. Strike one. Curveball on the outside corner.
Nice movement. Very nice movement on the pitch.
Slider outside. Called for a ball. Fastball fouled away the right side of the field. Fastball fouled away once again over the first base dugout.
Bryce definitely taking his hacks in this at bat.
We need a giant, like, round, like, RR on our field.
Yeah, it's.
Like, Westlake gets this giant W with a chaparral. We need a giant, like, RR.
I'm sure it won't be in the budget for the turf fields that we're getting.
Oh, 100%. I mean, we already have a giant one on the PDC. That one's pretty cool, but big ol' RR. We have one on a little bit.
We have it on the Halo. We have it
It's
on,
a
but you know
little
how much
one.
that cost?
How much?
I mean, it was so. Like I don't remember
Right, you were
off the
president
top.
when this
I want to
happened.
say it was like $10,000, like to put rock. We wanted to put rock hardball or rock, and that's why it's an RR because it was so ridiculously priced. That'll bring up another senior middle infielder, number 19, Dylan Slocum.
Up to take his hacks. We've got 2 down and at second base. Curveball down the middle.
Okay,
Strike one taken.
so he's gotten the last 2 batters on these pitches, so we know what he's throwing. I like to see more aggressiveness coming after that. Outside,
Fastball away. Good take. Ball one.
big gap on the right side with the second baseman holding the base runner at second base.
You know, if there weren't 2 outs, I'd honestly be pushing for a push bunt. Swung to the
Just
right
a hair
side.
late down the right field line. So here comes the curveball. Wow, update Round Rock going into overtime against Westwood in basketball.
That's
Breaking ball hangs up high. Knew it was a curveball coming.
Westwood's like a power this year. I think they're top 10 in the state or something like that.
And it was Stony Point the last couple of years that had 2 years ago, had a really strong team.
Swung on and missed. High fastball.
And this should bring us hopefully to the bottom of the last inning.
Out comes Jace Kivett to take the bump, accompanied by Coleman Landry behind the plate. The Omar Rodriguez at first base. Bryce Morrison at second. Looks like it'll be Drew Hearthcock out there at shortstop once again. No third baseman as of now. Jack Oppel in right field. Cade Goddard. Actually, no, Baker Jackson in center field. In left field will be Wes Andraka. Third base will be Jesse James Fierro. Jace Kivett swings lefty, throws righty. First batter here for Kivett. Ball will be fouled to the third base dugout. Slider away, ball one. 1-1 count, nobody on, nobody out. Chase Kivett on the bump. Fastball lifted to right field. High, towering fly ball. Jack Apple comes underneath it. Out number 1. Quick, efficient batter here for Jace Kivett. 1 down and nobody on. Slider swung on and missed. Strike 1. Had a lot of movement on it. Looked like a fastball all the way in to about the last 3/4 of the plate and dropped off. Fastball up and in, ball 1. Fastball swung on into the 4-hole, second base hole. An attempt from Opple to throw it to first to get him out. Decides not to. Chaparral got down the line pretty fast. 1 man on, 1 out. Jace Kivett on the bump. Slider away, just out of reach. That's a lot of movement. He got one on the first pitch last batter. Real tight. Nice. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball in. Called strike. 1-1 count.
52-51. Westwood is up with 2 minutes left in overtime.
Fouled away to the first base dugout, really.
That would have been a fun game to go to.
Yeah, would have. Time, but called by the batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Main at first base. Just give it, gets back on the mound real quick. So does the batter. There was a curveball up and in, just out of reach. 2-2 is the count. Fastball in the outside corner, strike 3. Oh. Pretty sure that was strike 3. Yep, strike 3. 2 down. That ball was painted. 2 down, man at first base. Give it looking to end the inning right here. Believe this will be the last inning.
Hits.
Fastball just a little bit too inside. Hits him in that shoulder area. Man at first and second, 2 outs. Been the rolling theme of the night. Hitting some batters. Do you watch any UFC, Bob?
I don't.
You don't?
I'm the boxing era. I'm the Mike
Box.
Tyson era.
Well, see, like, it's finally on Paramount Plus, and I have it, so I can like watch all the fights. I never wanted to pay pay-per-view. It's like, dude, I can watch all the fights, so I've been watching all of them. I watched Volk versus Lopez and Patty versus Gaeth.
Mhm.
Dude, Volk versus Lopez was awesome. Same with Patty. Patty can take a beating. Oh my gosh, dude, Justin Gaethje was just pounding him, just giving him it all. And that ball will be hit into the 6-hole. It's going to be backhanded, stopped by Drew Hearthcock to limit the runners to 1 base each. We know, like, Patty Pimblett, like, his whole thing is, like, he doesn't get knocked out. I mean, dude, he was taking shots to the face. Like, I thought he was going to get
Was that
knocked
who
out.
got the toupee knocked off? Who got their hairpiece knocked off last week?
Gosh, who was that? It was one of the prelims. Ball will be fouled away to the first base dugout. Oh, my God. I know what you're talking about. He got hit right in the face, and it blew his toupee off. It was one of the prelims.
Yeah, just shave it bald, dude. Just
one-
shave it. You know, dude, I had short hair for years and years and years until
Also,
COVID hit
shortstop.
because I thought I was going bald. Quick
I know.
flick to second. That'll end the inning and most likely end the scrimmage.
And
It will
teams
as
are
they line it
walking
up.
out.
We're going to log off here.
Don't know the final score.
See you tomorrow, 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Kids camp at the Dragon Diamond, followed by Meet the Dragons. Hank Oppel, this is Bob Slocum, Game Time Broadcasting. Have a great night. Have a great weekend.